All right, we're back. We're back with another live. We're doing it live again this time. We didn't see too dramatic of a bump in views when we just did it and then reposted it.
Yeah.
So
this is the social media part that everyone hates that we gotta.
This is like, a lot of podcasts and stuff. They have like different intros where they just do something for the beginning of it. This is like that. We just look at our phones and post about it on Snapchat and everything.
We are live right now.
Watching BMX videos.
Watching BMX videos.
What we do best.
Gang shit.
Ah, there it goes.
Yeah.
You can always go grab this link. But I don't even see the link. I mean, I know we're live. It says that we are live. But I do not see the link. So that's going to be an issue. Because we are going to have to figure out how to get this link. Okay, like I'm on my subscription tab.
You're on your subscription?
On No Jumper. Maybe I should redo it from ADAM22. Maybe ADAM22 will be able to get me the link.
Well, I'm on the come up. It's not saying that we're live.
You don't see it either, right?
No. Maybe we're on No Jumper. Or which one are we on?
I don't know. I mean, I changed the stream key, so it should be that we are on the come up. We have to be because we only have 35 people watching. No Jumper will be way more.
All right.
So this is what we're dealing with. This is a professional.
When Adam doesn't have his coworkers here.
Wait, but is that it?
It's not showing up.
No, I mean, it's like, I don't know what my coworkers would do either. Like, I'm not, like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to really do anything to find it unless I just...
Because I'm a gangster.
What? What are they asking you?
Why am I always saying gang shit?
I see it already.
We in there?
Now I have the link. All right. I'm gonna put it on Snapchat. I think people secretly like watching us. Promote this on social media before we get started. I think so. It's probably the best like couple minute intro imaginable. It's like a nice. It's not an overwhelming start to this,
It gets people in, gets us drawn. I swear I'll watch your BMX videos.
Me and Nate Richter are reviewing BMX videos live. So if you want to get your shit seen, or if you just want to watch us review other people's stuff, swipe up. We can do this every week, and it's the best. All right, here you go.
We're live. We're swiping
up for the BMX stream.
Swipe up right now. We're live on the come up. ADAM22. Go right now. Watch us. Watch your videos and other people's videos.
Why is it trying to get me to use a target filter? Okay, there we go. ADAM22 and Nate Richter review this week's BMX videos. I do see that we have 4 likes.
Ooh.
That seems pretty good. How long are we going to make it into the stream before we feel the need to go check out how our BMX are doing again?
10 minutes. No, but I wanted to watch that HARE video so bad with Dennis and everyone, and I held out to watch it.
Oh, there's a new video?
Yeah.
Ooh, so
I held out. I wanted to watch play the play button, but
oh my god, I'm so ready for that.
I held it.
A new HARE edit. Dude, one thing I seen on Instagram is that the well, I don't know if it's a HARE team, but like Chad Curley and shit, they've been out in New York. And I hit up Chad like, "Oh my god, we are not ready for what you guys are going to do in New York. Like, it's probably going to be scary."
Yeah, it fucks up everything.
So this one's sticky. Celadors doing it. I feel like we have a pretty good amount of stuff here. Ooh, the HARE.
Ooh, yeah, that's the one, the London, bro.
Look at this. There was a BMX ride that I didn't actually get to go to. I really wish that I could have. Whoa.
Yeah, what happened? You had a bunch of interviews, huh?
I had like 4 interviews all day. Yeah.
Crazy-ass interview.
Well, this section's already been out, but we could do some review of Chase DeHart. No, it was a pretty strong week, I think, for BMX. We got a whole bunch of good stuff here before our last edit.
And this is just our site.
And also, I seen people getting pissed off about us not watching. There's some like Vietnam edit or something that we crossed over and did not watch last time.
Really?
Yeah. So I feel like that's going to be part of this narrative.
We always say that, and then we just go off on a YouTube hole, just all the way somewhere else.
Definitely. I think we should start off a little
this is good
with this.
We just premiered that today. This kid's 18 from Japan. He DM'd me his video, and I was like, yo.
I'm going to make it so we can hear the audio a little bit, and maybe they'll be able to hear a smidge in the background. Wait, this is just a dude who submitted his edit, though, right?
Yeah, he DM'd me, and he's from Tokyo, Japan, and I haven't seen a lot of riding out there besides, like, Yumi. So
right.
It's cool to see that shit, and he said he's moving to Hawaii, so this is, like, his last video ever being
moving to Hawaii.
Tokyo. Yeah.
Going from Tokyo to Hawaii is a weird life choice. It's just a weird path in general.
I'm sure it's probably his parents or something.
I know that people probably hate when I like rewind all the time, but this is
Oh, we're not on the red either.
We're not in the red?
No, that where it always puts the ads and videos. Doesn't that not show that in the red?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, this is just the telling me to go watch all my own videos. And also the Be Real Joe Rogan episode, which I started watching last night.
I would slash out Selena Powell.
You would?
Yeah, hell yeah.
See, the good thing for you, though, is that you don't have rapper clout. So then I was gonna say you have no clout, but I'm gonna say you don't have rapper clout.
Yeah.
So it's like she's not really gonna be able to like expose you properly.
You think she would fuck with me because I'm not rapper, or not? That's why she wouldn't fuck with me.
No, I think she only smashes the rappers.
You smashed out before?
Hell no.
No.
She was trying to holler at me so hard, but she was being mad disrespectful about my girl. I love that spot. I just wanted to see that again.
Yeah, she was fine. So you would smash, but she wasn't disrespectful.
Yeah, and also she has like a big cheetah tattoo on her shoulder, like a cheetah print.
Yeah, I don't. Fucking a cheetah, bro.
To be that, yeah, I'm gonna be thinking like I'm fucking a cheetah. Like, damn, I feel like I'm in the zoo.
Yo, there's this girl in high school that had that same exact tattoo, and I had a crush on her, and I don't know why I did.
I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that think my tattoos suck and everything, but my thing is that if a girl has nasty tattoos, it really ruins it for me. Like, I'm not trying to hang out with a girl with a bunch of ugly branding all over her body.
What about the angel wings on the back?
No, literally, like everything else could be great with a girl, and if she had like big ass angel wings on her back, I would just be like, no, I can't do it.
Almost fought some dude at Cherry Park yesterday because he's a religious dude, and I just told him,
Shut up, really?
Yeah, I was like, dude, leave me the fuck alone. I don't believe in it. Like, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, he kept trying to convince you to be into God and stuff?
Yeah, I'm like, dude. He said I sold my my soul for followers and all that shit.
Does he know anything about you, or is he just talking shit?
No, because I was with my homie. He's like, yeah, he just rides BMX, blah, blah. He has good following, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, he sold his soul for followers. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
What the hell? If you're going to sell your soul for anything, it should probably be followers.
Definitely be the fuck Selena Powell. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yo, I saw that Our BMX did a video with like Began and a few other people. Look at that.
Yeah.
Imagine doing a 180 grind and then stop to Indian, but still fairly
He's hyped. He's hyped. No, that's good though. He's 18. He's still young.
No,
I fucked with it.
No, I mean, but that's why this is important, is because if anyone's gonna have like opinions about doing tricks and not doing them right, then we should probably be the ones calling them out. And also, I'm not saying you didn't do it right. 6 minutes and 28 seconds. You think you're gonna survive this whole thing?
He's crazy. Jonathan's crazy, bro.
Wow, is that just straight front flip?
It's just raw clips and everything.
That hot bar.
Yeah.
Just hot bar. What the hell's a tire grab on the roof?
Dude, he's so sick, bro. He's like at all the jams and stuff.
Oh my God.
He's crazy.
Dude. Any one of these crashes just makes me feel like, oh my God, I would actually die if that happened to me.
Dude, the shit he does at the Vegas skate parks are fucking so crazy, because the Vegas skate parks suck. Like the old ones.
Really?
And the shit he does is just ridiculous. So you can't just.
Well, he just did a bar hand plant and then turned
boom,
right around.
In a pool.
And he did not really. Yeah, that was one of the funniest clips I think I ever seen. I got to see that again.
This is a prime example. Like, his video part would be fucking so good if he had a filmer, you know?
Oh, yeah. That's always the problem with BMX these days. Nobody got a filmer.
Yeah, that's just the. That was
like, I've never seen anybody do a line like this where they don't like carve around and hit
just
another wall. They just turn around and
boom.
do a fucking flare. That was so absurd.
Jonathan is sick, dude.
Wow.
He's just in it, man.
You know what's weird? I got an email today from some group that sells like demographic information about BMX sales and stuff. It's basically like you could pay to get like a full report about BMX sales and stuff. And I'm like, man, I don't think I ever got an email like this before. What do they think I'm on? Like,
yeah,
I don't know how much I could really learn. Yo, but how was the BMX jam the other day where you guys all went to the store? I heard you pulled some shiesty moves to win a bike.
No, I didn't pull no shiesty moves. I spent $200 of fucking on soda, and nobody told me that I shouldn't have bought it. I mean, I guess probably common sense that I shouldn't enter the raffle, but I mean, I spent $200. I wanted to support Exotic Pop, you know, hooking up the homies. Fucking.
What'd you do with all that soda?
I shipped it out.
Oh, you gave it to your fans?
Yeah.
You sound like you're totally lying. Yeah.
No, I just sold it. I just sold soda pop. I to flipped it a little bit. I flipped the soda pop.
But you probably didn't get back your full 200, right?
I mean, if I sell the bike, then yeah.
Oh, the bike, yeah.
But you got so pissed that I won the bike.
I wasn't pissed. I was just like, that doesn't sound like it makes a lot of sense. Like, if there's a contest to win a bike, isn't the sponsored pro not supposed to enter the contest?
Well, I mean, I just wanted. I feel you, man. I've been debating on just giving it away to somebody, but I'm like, fuck. I got $4,500 in tickets. My license is suspended, so I could sell it and maybe try to pay off my tickets and shit. but I kind of wanted to give it away, but I don't want to do a giveaway of a giveaway.
Right.
You know, I fucked myself.
But then again, if a kid spends like $400 for it, then isn't that like
it's a deal?
They still got a deal. It's still way better than they would pay otherwise. Like after all these crazy tricks, he just did like an 8-0 rail.
People probably said you should have probably put. Like I'm guessing people you put the $200 into the ticket.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I guess it was our fault for not like for making it clear that a pro couldn't win. Although I guess that's like
common sense.
That's just common sense to the point where we didn't think we had to say that. Although also, honestly, I was not involved with this at all, so I had no.
Yeah.
That would scare the piss out of me.
I won.
Wow, Tyrod Bar.
Dude, that park, it's just that park. I won $140 from you from doing the rail, and I won a raffle, a $1,800 bike.
I support the scammers.
Dude, look how sick that is.
Oh my god.
That is so gnarly.
Oh. What the heck? That skater kid just almost got annihilated.
I think a lot of these clips could have been taken out.
Yeah, it probably doesn't need to be 7 minutes, right?
But he's just hyped, dude. You know, he just had a kid and stuff. He just
had a kid?
Yeah.
He looks like he's too young to have a kid.
He's like 21, I believe.
That's a little too young to have a kid.
That Vegas lifestyle, bro.
Unless you're from like Albuquerque or whatever.
No, he's from Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Albuquerque number 2.
Still Vegas. But like being from Vegas is so different than like going to Vegas.
Yeah. Vegas is so sick when you're just going there, but when you're there for more than 2 days, you're like, get me the fuck out of this place.
Vegas might as well be Albuquerque if you don't go to the Strip.
I'd rather live in Albuquerque than Vegas.
I have not spent enough time in Albuquerque to really have any kind of opinion on that, but I mean, I would like to be in Vegas. Like, if I lived out, like, I remember I went to DJ Carnage's house and he just had this ridiculous mansion. It was like 9 miles away from the Strip, and it was like so fast to get back and forth. And I was just like, wow, that is the shit. He just whipped onto that roof and then did a ton of tire grab.
You've seen that, right? It's huge.
Isn't that the thing that Nate Wessel did a bunch of shit on?
Well, I think Nate Russell just jumped up it and probably 180'd up it and stuff.
What the fuck?
This
is wild.
Carnage, does he just live out there because he has residency, or is it just cheap?
Probably both, I guess. I don't really know. I mean, he's rich as hell either way, but no, definitely. We've been looking at housing prices recently, and it's like we could spend like $1.5 million and live in a spot like right in Hollywood that's like a little ass like condo type thing that's like really nice, but like, ugh. Or we could spend $1.5 million and move to like Burbank and have like a crazy, super nice house. You know, it's like. I'm really having to like think about this decision. Like, do I want to move more outside the city and be further away from the store? Right now, I got it so good because I can get to the store in like 5 minutes driving.
And the office.
Yeah. But that's the other thing too, is that now we have a no jumper warehouse up in the valley. So it's kind of like, damn, should I just like move my office situation up to like the valley and then also just buy a crib out there?
Yeah. I mean, everyone else like. All those celebrities live in Calabasas, which is in the valley anyway.
But Calabasas is way too far. Like every time I go, it's amazing. It's so dope. But like the thing about Calabasas is it's like not that expensive. Like those houses that like Pump or like, you know, Kendrick or whoever like lives out there, Travis Barker and stuff. A lot of those houses are only like $5 million, but they're like insane 20-room mansions and stuff. Yeah. Like $5 million for that much space is not that crazy.
Why the fuck do they move all the way out there in the first place? That's what I don't understand.
Because it's like gated communities and stuff. Like, you know, it would be nice to just live in Beverly Hills, but like Beverly Hills is not going to be as like secluded. Like Calabasas is this whole community of celebrities and rich people, so they're able to like just stay away from everything. I guess
when you're Kim K famous and all that shit makes sense.
Yeah,
you can't even go to the fucking store.
It's actually really insane because when I went up there, like Travis Barker's house and stuff, he's like telling me that like you could honestly just be like, because it's a gated community. Wow, we made it through the entire video without really even realizing, but
that shit's crazy. Like none of that gives it justice.
Right.
Unless you rode the skate park.
But dude, like honestly, you could like go up in his neighborhood and you could honestly see like Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott just walking down the street.
Really?
Because it's a huge gated community, so they don't even feel like they're famous there because nobody else is going to bother them.
Because everyone is on the same level.
Yeah, I mean, I assume, but they're at least rich, but they're not probably, obviously not as famous as her or whatever on average, but like you'll see like a lot of famous ass people around there. But then that same logic, like when I went to Travis Barker's house, like all the kids were freaking out about me and Lena.
Really?
Yeah, because they're all. To me, it didn't make sense because I'm like, you guys are like neighbors with the Kardashians. Like, you care about me, but they probably never seen me before.
And they just see them all the time. It's their neighbors.
Yeah, like if they saw Kylie Jenner, they probably wouldn't think it was that big a deal because she lives right over there. That's you know? Right. Wow, I'm actually excited.
Here we go. Yeah, I'm so excited to watch this.
And whether it's good or it's bad, I'm going to have some opinions.
Yes.
I can't imagine it's going to be bad.
We need some real ADAM22 2000.
You want me to talk some shit? 2006
yeah, we need some ADAM22 when he was 22.
Wow, Nyquist. Yeah, I'm in a BMX group chat with Nyquist. I just want to point that out.
You been into this?
Where is it? Lisbon?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in London, but this is like not. This is Lisbon.
Would you do a no jumper with Nyquist?
That would be super good, actually. I'm totally down for that. I feel like he would get a lot more views than the average BMX rider just because people remember him from the video games and shit.
Yeah. And he had MTV Cribs.
I've had like multiple people over the course of the last year be like, holy shit. Be like, what happened to Ryan Nyquist, bro? Is he still around? I'm like, yeah, dude. We talk to him every day in the group chat.
He's a savage.
He really is. Still kills it, too. He still like really cares about riding good, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
Nosy bar manual to start that out. And then manual
switch
when he.
Oh my! That nosing alone is fucked.
Wow, and that was just a 3 to.
Imagine doing a 3 to backbreaker for us right now.
Oh my god!
I'm really excited to see his clips with the
Mateus just does.
I love it.
It's funny how he does like a feeble hard to start now.
Yeah,
like he's got to like find a little way to make it feel like more of a street trick.
I heard he's banking. Like he's one of the most paid BMX riders.
From what, Red Bull?
Just everything.
I don't even know his other sponsors. But that's
Red Bull, Vans, and then he did a movie, and he's models too. Like,
whoa! I thought for sure he was about to pull it back. That was crazy.
Oh, and HARE too.
I went on a bunch of trips that he was on, or where he at least was like hanging out around.
Cool dude.
Yeah, he's super tight. He parties.
Whoa! Chad
just
not ice the whole edge though.
Chad just came up a little short on that ice. You think? I mean. I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, maybe he couldn't take the turn.
Yeah, maybe he needed all the speed that he could.
Imagine being on this trip. If I were on that trip, you're just jibbing around, doing like bump up 2 stairs and shit.
I mean, imagine going to a ledge spot with Chad Curley and like you got to just try to hang. Imagine trying to get a clip and Chad Curley is riding the spot.
That's why I think it would have been so weird filming for Deadline because Garrett's filming it and you just know that Garrett could do everything that's 10 times crazier.
Yeah, but pretty much, I feel like everybody in Deadline pretty much had like their own thing going on. Like even if you're Steve-O, it's like you're doing like a 60-40 crook on a rail. It's like Garrett's not going to go do that. So at least you got your thing to rely on. Or it's like Garrett's not going to be doing a Superman down a 10 stairs. So if you're Augie, it's like you got something to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yo, that was super sick. That spot was so cool. Damn.
Dude, what? Exotic Pop is the next Red Bull.
Exotic Pop may or may not be actually sponsoring a BMX rider, I heard. I don't know if they're or when they're going to make that official, but
I think he made it official in the video.
Did they?
Yeah. But I don't know
I
if
hope
it's
that's
really
true.
official though.
Yo, look at that.
Look at that. Is that Dennis?
Dennis is on this trip, eh? Or no?
Do you think Ryan Nyquist could do a bunny hop bar spin?
Dude, I honestly, it was probably 10 years ago, but I saw Ryan Nyquist do a bunny hop double bar spin.
Shut up.
Swear to God. I think, if my mind serves me correctly, but yeah, he could definitely do a hot bar. Dude, he could bar anything.
Nyquist is like, we got to hit a skate park. I have no clips. I would love to see some. Oh, my God.
Ooh, he never does whips, too, and he just bought a nice one out.
Oh, my God.
Dude. It's so crazy, though, because, like, Nyquist got so good when he was so young that now still, like, a lot of the tricks that he was doing back in the day are still, like, pretty much just top dirt jumping tricks.
Yep.
Yo.
I wonder if
oh, my God, the rocket, or the roller coaster, hop in roller coaster out.
Hard.
What the fuck? That was so sick. I always say rocket instead of roller coaster.
Oh, that was
There's
so
Dennis.
gnarly. That Instagram clip.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, Lord, look at that spot. Oh.
And you know if these dudes are just jumping it, it's very, very crazy.
Yeah.
If they're not bar 180ing it.
Yeah, if Dennis isn't doing a switch whip over it, it's probably pretty nice. Or he was really busy, really in a hurry.
I'm guessing Christian Regal made this.
That is what I was thinking.
See, I hate when people...
Wow, look at that.
No offense, but I hate when good-ass filmers have their shadows in the clip, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, but how could he avoid that when he's literally like circling him?
I don't know, man. Joe Simon did. There's, if you know, or the dude from BSD that makes the videos. There's no shadows in any of his videos.
And what? Let's Get Mystical.
Yeah. Or maybe that one, but the dude from BSD.
Dude, it's crazy that Joe Simon like bailed out on filming BMX videos like over 10 years ago just because he just realized that there was no future in it like such a long time ago. That's crazy.
Now he's like a millionaire.
You think?
Dude, he did like that.
All those wedding videos.
The wedding
and shit.
for like 35 grand or something crazy. For
35.
that Yankees player.
I wonder how often he gets really, really good paying jobs though. Like
and last time I talked to him, he was directing in China, like directing a bunch of commercials and shit.
Really?
Yeah, he's doing very good for himself.
That's badass. Feeble 5?
Feeble 540 truck.
That's coming. Someone's gonna do that.
Yeah.
Feeble 5 bar. That's definitely. I'm actually honestly surprised that hasn't happened. That I know of.
Somebody sends me a double peg hard bar 5. I'll give the bike away.
I'll give you an exotic pop.
I'll give my exotic pop. No,
like a $40 soda if you do that. Whoa, what's he about to do here?
Crook. Yeah,
Boom.
How did I know?
Nice.
That was fire.
Dennis is a fan of the halfway crook. In the market video, I believe it was, he did a pretty serious halfway crook down this really steep rail.
I don't fuck with the halfway crook, but if it's a kink, I like it.
If it's kink, I like it. And yeah, that one Dennis just did is super
That's
official.
Legit.
And in general, it's like I'll give Dennis a pass on anything.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't used to like when people did like a Smith 180 in the middle of the ledge, but then I seen Garrett do it, and I was like, oh well,
maybe it's
he made it look good. I guess it's all right now. Times have changed.
Dude, he makes me enjoy flatlanding. Him and Kevin Nikolsky.
Man, flatland, it's kind of amazing. It's still around.
I think a lot more people can relate to it than all this. Or maybe they do it now.
I don't know what the hell flatlanders are doing. But I feel like flatland has gotten like more, not simple, but like more
they look
focused
better
on
doing
bangers. It. Yeah, they're not doing all the goofy scuffing shit anymore for sure.
And they dress better because flatlanders dress with like weird fucking beatbox.
If you were gonna become a flatlander these days, you would just probably become a kendama person instead.
Dude, I think a lot of them do kendama.
I mean, it's like it just reminds me of like a very similar thing because you're sort of like staying in one place. It doesn't have necessarily the whole. Well, that was pretty fucking official. That was tight. That was very, very impressive. World DEECE.
Oh, let's see the best tricks. Let's see how fucking.
But look, it's 10 minutes. Like, should we give them a shot?
I mean, it's pretty good, but
I think they were pissed because we didn't watch the Vietnam video.
Oh, the World DEECE dudes are mad.
Or should we watch?
Let's watch. See what.
Do we really want to see that though? Like.
I mean, it just shows you how crazy fucking BMX.
This is only 3 minutes. Let's give this a shot.
Madeira.
But we can get back to some of those.
Music.
See, Mike Hinkins and Grant Castelluzzo, I'm just wondering what they are going to do together in Santo Domingo besides jerk each other off.
Take the music off?
You think?
Or, yeah.
Well, it's down a lot, and so we can hear it, but then if you actually look at the OBS over there, it's like they're going to be able to hear a little bit in the background, but they're not going to be able to hear enough for it to get for them, the system to know. Look at Mike Hinkins having long hair. A dude who was famous almost a decade ago for having the comb over. Oh, and before that, the dreads.
Yeah.
Wow, he's just really out here experimenting with different haircuts.
He moved to Argentina or whatever and just became one of the land.
Yeah, I get these like crazy emails from him and his wife sometimes where they're basically just describing their lifestyle where they like go to all these different places. I think she's a teacher or something, or he's a teacher. I don't know.
Come over here and explore yoga with us.
You want his wife to teach you yoga?
Is that what the email's about? You tell me.
We're really trying to get Nate Richter to pay us to teach him yoga.
Yeah.
That bike's gone. I can't believe they let him borrow the bike. Whenever you go to another country and someone's like, "Can I borrow your bike?" You're like, "No, absolutely not."
Remember when homie was getting his bike jacked? Do you ever watch that vlog? It was like Panzer or somebody's getting their bike jacked and they just walk away from their homie getting their bike stolen. Like, dude, what the fuck?
Wasn't it Austin?
Somebody,
Well, no, it's Austin getting his bike stolen. Didn't Panza and Billy not do anything?
Yeah, they just dipped out on him. Like, bro, what kind of homie shit is that?
I understand they're scared, but yeah. But then again, it's like, do you really want to fight the whole neighborhood?
But it doesn't matter. At least you got to be there by your boy's side to protect him, you know?
I feel you, but then at the same time, it's kind of like, shit, like, should you, like, actually fight an entire neighborhood, or should you just give up on the, like, bike that's going to basically be free for you, probably?
Dude, I don't know. That's just like, you gotta help your homie out, dude.
Yeah, no, you definitely shouldn't abandon them. That's a weird
They were just on the other side of the goddamn city, bro.
Yeah,
Just watching him, filming him getting jacked.
Oof, that hurts. I don't know. I never got a bike stolen.
Oh, you got my bike stolen, you fucking
yeah,
weirdo.
no. Dude. What was that story? I was like, I took your bike to go do something.
I think you're trying to go get food or pussy.
Yeah,
one of the other ones,
I did something where I took your bike, and then I went to lock it on the car, and I did not lock it on the car. I thought I locked it on the car, but in reality, I did not.
Adam went to lock my bike to the bike rack, but he ended up locking the bike lock to the bike. And in San Francisco, you can't have anything at all. San Francisco, if you even have a bag showing in your car, they'll break the window and take it.
Yeah.
But Adam gets it stolen. The next day is a Monster Energy Street Series ride, and I had to skate the goddamn fucking jam the whole time.
With somebody else's bike? You had to borrow bikes and
No,
stuff?
I skateboarded.
Oh,
I
yeah,
skated the whole thing.
Oh, and it was just like crazy distance to be covering, so you were extra pissed off about it. I remember that.
But it's like, well, I can't get mad at Adam. But if we're the other way around, Adam would have literally probably killed
I got
him.
you a free bike like
you
2 days later.
Me a bike.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
But you got it from your sponsor, right?
No, I didn't have a sponsor. I hit up Dylan from S&M, and he hooked me up with a frame, and then I hit up some homies.
Well, that's the same thing as me getting it for you. Like contacting some BMX company that I know that are familiar with me and that they like will be willing to give you it. It's like that's basically the same as me buying you, right?
No, not at all.
I should, but I mean, ultimately, it's like if you were my friend, but you didn't have a way to get a free bike, then obviously I would have just bought you one.
Oh yeah, but
I knew you could get one like hella easy, and especially like now, if that happened, it's like, bro, you're a sponsor, so it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, no, I'm stoked.
Also, it really says a lot that like the Ride channel has like whatever 400,000 subscribers or whatever, and it basically gets exactly the same amount of views as the Our BMX channel that has 4,000.
Damn, they really only got 1.7 thousand.
On what?
Oh, is that Our BMX or is that Ride?
This is Our BMX, but like I'm just saying, the views are not that different than they were on the Ride channel. And they have like almost no subscribers versus.
You think they're bot?
No, I just think that like having a ton of subscribers doesn't really guarantee that you're gonna get views on videos unless the view. Like I feel like if you put out some gas, if you put out something that like when I put something on No Jumper that is like a hella clickbait title, like I put out an interview the other day with 1000 Band Fonny that was titled 1000 Band Fonny talks about shooting at Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
I got 3 million subscribers, so it was like boom, 300,000 views like in 24 hours. You know.
Yeah.
That when you have a really good clickbait title like that, but like, you know, the Our BMX channel, they're uploading like women's BMX finals.
Yeah.
And they're getting like 1,500 views. It's like, well, you know, unfortunately, nobody's really dying to see that. So I'm not that surprised.
They want to see a female go down El Toro.
True. If you don't have that many subscribers, you can upload. Or if you're uploading something that doesn't really like sound that appealing, you could have hella subscribers. You're not going to.
But there's a dude
oh my God,
in the UFC that only has like 60,000 subscribers, but his view rate is every video is over 300,000.
In the UFC?
Yeah.
Well, he's a vlogger?
No, he just reviews like what's going on. Kind of what academics and you do. And what's going on in the news, and he drops like 3 videos a day.
Really?
And he just gets, his subscriber rate doesn't go up, but it's just views are insane.
Yeah, but I mean, some subcultures, people just are not really going to subscribe.
Yeah.
You know, like some things people just don't sub that much. Like when I look at my shit, we have 3 million subscribers, and it still says that like 70% of our views are from people who aren't subscribed. You know,
That's so crazy.
It's because like a lot of like rap fans and stuff are not really the types to subscribe to channels and shit.
What? I wonder what they subscribe to.
Or they're not YouTube subscribers. They might go look at me and Academics' channels every day, but they're not going to necessarily subscribe. Which
maybe they don't know how to.
They don't know how much difficult they're making their life, because if like I just subscribe to all the channels I want, and then every day I wake up and I look through the list and I watch whatever I want to watch, and that's it. Seeley, one of my favorite riders, Jake Seeley.
I love how Began won't come ride with us and film, but he'll go out and ride with.
He won't come ride with you? Why not?
Nah, I just fuck with him. I hit him up all the time. He's just busy.
You think he's a traitor? He's siding with Our BMX?
He's fucking...
He wants that Our BMX clout.
Yeah.
That's where the future is.
Dude, Mark is on another level, bro.
Mark is such a dickhead.
He is just getting better and better and better.
This is such an interesting trick to me for Began to film. Tire ride, 180, nose bonk. It's like, aren't you here to use your pegs?
Yeah. Take off your pegs, you nerd.
I'm surprised you don't have pegs, or that you have pegs.
I know. Should I take them off?
I mean, you don't eat meat, so I'm surprised you have pegs.
Oh, God.
It seems like usually they go.
Oh, where's that?
What,
you should come to the rail.
You could have done a peg tap, Began, you pussy?
Yeah, fucking bitch.
Ugh.
What do you think of...
Back to the stage.
The Exotic Pop... Do you watch the Exotic Pop video that I did?
Oh, the vlog? Not yet. Yeah. Mark really did that like shit. I just want to point out too. I'm sure he didn't like it, but
Yeah, it's just so chill.
It's
like,
really not
whatever.
good. They probably just used it anyway because they needed to make this video two and a half minutes.
Go back. Why did Beacon do that?
You don't like that?
Did both pegs hit? Yeah. Oh, he double pegged it.
I thought it was kind of cool. Like it's like just like two tap ice thing.
No, it was a.
This is sick.
It was a double peg.
Yeah, but that's kind of tight. Yeah,
No,
like just
no.
it's so short that you can't do anything else.
But it looked like he was trying to chicken nugget where he did the tooth ice.
This clip,
That was fire.
I feel like I filmed Stevie doing that.
No, Stevie did something else.
There was something, or like we were filming somebody trying something similar to that. I can't remember anymore. It's been so long. Any other heat on the RBMX channel that I'm really dedicated to?
Damn. We gotta watch Matt Ray. We didn't last time, and people get mad when we don't watch Matt Ray.
That's a good point. I'm mad at us for not watching Matt Ray because Matt Ray is very good.
Turn the second mic up.
He's from New England. Turn the second mic up. I don't think we have a way besides you just
hello. Is this better?
I don't know if there's a separate. So what should we watch? His part in the shadow thing.
Probably. What's the newest one?
I think this is the most relevant.
8 months ago.
Well, this was on that they did a trip or something.
I love how Trey Jones posted our video of us talking about Swampfest, and then it's gone now. He deleted it. Yeah.
Giving us too much shine.
Yeah.
He was glowing us up.
This is his most watched video.
It was weird though because he just put a laughing emoji.
Yeah.
So like he wasn't like fully like he definitely could have said like fuck these dudes.
Yeah, I wish he would have. That would have been on site.
I mean, if he had said on site, if he had said fuck these dudes, it would have been just so funny because we weren't hating on his event at all.
No,
hell
no.
It was literally a clip of us just saying we didn't want to stay at the Marriott.
Yeah, we like sorry we don't want to be.
Or I want to stay at the Marriott. I want to sleep in the fucking mud.
I read like a couple comments and people were like these dudes aren't BMX. Fuck them. Like okay, well I mean.
Yeah, I seen a kid say that. I think we talked about this on the last one.
Yeah, did we?
ADAM22 has never been a BMXer and he never will be. It's like, bro, you're like 15. Suck my cock.
You don't know shit.
Yeah.
How crazy is that flare though?
That was insane.
Wow.
Matt Ray is like, he's really like the best thing to ever come out of the Rye Airfield, which is just like the New Hampshire, New England scene probably would really not be what it is if it wasn't for the Rye Airfield, even though I fucking hated that place when I used to go as a kid.
Yeah. What, he has Tupac playing in this?
It's just Tupac B-roll. I like that.
If you had one chance to do an interview with anybody, dead or alive, who would it be?
In BMX or
no, ever.
I mean, I really felt like when Drake told me that he wanted to do the interview and then didn't do it, that was like one of the biggest cock teases I've ever been involved with in my life. Like you know that feeling when you're like a really hot girl that hits you up and then she just like kind of stops talking to you and just falls back.
Yeah. She's like, I'll be in town next week.
That's how I felt.
Wait, so he said he wanted to do it and then he just kind of didn't reply about it?
I mean, you know, from a person like my perspective, it's like he said he wanted to do it, and then what am I gonna do? Like, I'm not gonna like I think I did say at some point like, yo, you got like a manager dude I should talk to or whatever to try to line it up, and then he didn't respond or whatever. Yeah. I mean,
you don't want to be pushy, that guy.
Exactly. Like, I just want to hang out. I just want to like go to a party at his house and like be around and shit and like just, you know, do whatever. Like just. I don't need the whole interview right away. I just want to like hang out with Drake. Like Drake, yo, meet me. Like just have me come to your crib and like I'll hang out with you, and then you'll like decide if you think I'm cool enough to do the interview with or whatever.
Does he follow you?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? That was so good.
Yeah.
Damn. So you wouldn't do? Would you love to do Tupac or Biggie?
Oh my god.
Which one?
I mean, I'm more of a Tupac fan personally.
Yeah.
I was always a fan of both, but I'm a bigger Tupac fan. Tupac had a more robust body of work. Biggie had one album, and then he died, and then he had another pretty good album, but that's, I don't know. To me, Tupac was like the most fascinating character of all time. I feel like if you saw like Biggie on The Breakfast Club, you might be kind of like disappointed, like, damn. You know, I feel like a Tupac interview would be like a 6ix9ine interview, like completely ridiculous, crazy. I feel like Biggie might be more just like chill. He's not gonna say anything that wild.
Yeah,
he's more of a street dude. Like whereas Tupac was like very expressive.
Is it wrong for me to say that I think X is the Tupac of this kind of generation?
I agree with that, and I said that on like an interview or some shit, and immediately I had like TMZ hit me up being like, "Yo, can we talk about that? Like we're gonna come through and film you talking about that." I'm like, "Whoa, really?" By the way, this one, and no, I did not get into any sort of activities with Lana. But she's like the #1 in the world on Pornhub.
Why She's just not into you?
Oh, she's married.
Oh, she's married?
To some fucking Middle Eastern guy, she said, yeah.
He's probably just paying.
No, she made it sound like she makes an insane amount of money.
Really?
And he does not.
So
he works for her.
Really?
And she told me, bro, I was like trying to, like, it's so funny because I'm doing an interview with her and like probably people just want to hear us talk about sex stuff. And instead I'm like trying to like convince her that she needs to like completely change her business. Cause she's like, I only sleep like 4 hours a night because I'm so busy answering emails from customers. I'm like, answering emails from customers is like a $10 an hour type job. Like, why, if you're making all this money, why don't you hire someone, you pay them fucking whatever, like a G, 2-3 G's a month or whatever, and they would be super happy to answer all your fucking emails. Like, you crazy?
She probably just has trust issues.
She does. She's like, and you want to hear the other craziest thing she told me? She told me that she ordered cookies off Postmates. The driver was smoking cigarettes, allegedly, so like the cookies kind of smelled like cigarettes.
Yeah.
She said that she got diarrhea, shit her pants, and was in bed for 3 days.
Shut the fuck up.
Because the cookies smelled like cigarettes.
I think it's just food poisoning.
I think it's just the most ridiculous thing I ever heard in my life.
Yeah, like, I don't think that was it.
Food poisoning kind of makes sense, you're right.
Food poisoning. And there's a lot of things that could be wrong with food poisoning. Or maybe the fucking Uber driver or whatever drugged her.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Who knows,
I
dude?
swear Adam only brings porn stars on the podcast to convince them to have threesomes. God damn it. I hate my fans.
Is it true?
No, because
not lying.
I already knew she was married and there was no chance because her and Lena did a little like show before.
Wait, so she doesn't fuck dudes?
No, just her boyfriend or husband, sorry.
And she could hook up with girls.
She does do several girls, yeah. Like, but that's the weird thing. She lives in Chicago and she only came out for like 24 hours, a little bit longer than 24 hours, and she did like private snap show with my girl, private snap show with Riley Reid, private snap show with some other girl. She did my interview. She did like a couple different little things that she had to do with people in the industry, whatever, and then boom.
Out. What's the deal with, doesn't Tiana Trump or whatever live in Chicago too?
She lives in Detroit.
Damn, that girl's fucking...
She's a psycho.
She's thotting it up.
No, because she's different than the Lana girl. Because the Lana girl has only like slept with a couple guys, I believe, outside of her husband and the dudes in porn. Mm-hmm. Whereas like Tiana Trump was like excited to be like, I fuck Trippie Redd. Let me tell you all about it. Yep. Like, whoa, all right.
Yep. No slut shaming.
Chase Krolicki, man. We out here. I want to see what he's got. What's he got to offer? Francis is out the game, right? Francis doesn't make BMX videos, does he?
That interview did better than Zan's. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah.
Selena Powell did better than Zan's too.
Yeah. I think it's because Zan's been MIA.
But they're all pretty good. Like all the interviews that I did really good. It's just that like Selena and I mean Lana Rhoades is like #1 porn star in the world right now, so you can't really.
Dude, Zan looking really skinny, man.
Very skinny.
Like very, very skinny.
How you feel about a pink bike? You about to have one?
He's just trying to be Aaron Ross, bro.
Aaron Ross like 10 years ago.
Yeah. I think it's a little whatever.
You could tell it's not Aaron Ross because he's doing his whips the right way. Mm-hmm. Kind of actually looked like a Ross whip, but then his feet were the right way.
It's a very exotic pop bike.
The more fruity looking your bike is, the more exotic popped out you are.
Those dudes are cool as fuck, man.
Yeah, they're tight. Although I've barely spoken to them, but ooh, bar manual of the trails. Nose manual, sorry. Oh, should have gone over their heads, being style.
Why was that wall right in there? Chase is better than that.
You know he wanted to go over their heads. Listen, if you know you can go over their heads.
Imagine the fucking shaming going over some.
But listen, they're homeless. You give them $20, they're gonna be like, all right, yeah, go over.
But look at he's a white dude. He's gonna ride over some African American homeless people.
I mean, dude, the Sean Burns clip of when he fucking hit
Oh my god!
I mean, that's one of the most legendary clips in BMX history. But like, I reposted that before, and I had people coming out of the woodwork to call me a racist because I thought that clip was funny.
Dude, I posted on Instagram and it got deleted.
It did?
Yeah,
wow.
I posted it. It was literally had like 10,000 views in 10 minutes on TCU, and it just was gone. And I thought one of you guys deleted it, but it said, and then I got the notification saying that it got taken down.
Oh, you know what? I think I remember I tweeted like, "This is how I'm coming into 2017 or 2018." Oh my god, can you believe he just did that?
That's insane.
That makes me want to rewatch the other couple clips before that. Well, it's just that flare and shit. Wow, imagine doing a tire ride off a roof and
Still Shining's a whack ass name.
Still Shining. I feel like there's been like a million videos with names like that.
could have been a way better name than Still Shining.
Still Shining.
Maybe it's because his bike is shining.
It's not really shining. It's more just a
Fluorescent.
highlighter.
Yeah, still highlighted.
That magenta vibes.
That was fucking crazy, bro.
I love how everybody at the beach has to record it.
Yeah.
If you were just some random person, you didn't know anything about BMX, and you saw that, you would think that you had just filmed the most. Man, look at that. From
You
that
think that
angle,
these
it
kids are
looks like
idiots.
it looks like it's like a 3-foot drop onto the rail from
Yeah,
there.
yeah. You would think, what are these fucking kids doing? They're trying to kill themselves.
You'd be so confused. This
Yeah.
dude fucking no shirt on. Just, yes, bro. Yes. You
Look at those
fucking
shorts.
did it. You did it. That's probably the
All
homie.
mollied out.
At the beach.
Fucking Coachella.
Did this got taken down, eh? I wonder what that's about.
Robbie wasn't having it, bro. They got to pay that money.
Oh, it's a 72-hour dig premiere.
Why they premiering on Dig?
I wonder, but the
Cole
full
has their own channel.
but the video, the full length video is not actually on there.
Well, that's what trips me out. Colt has their own YouTube channel. I don't know why they premiered on Dig.
Because it was like a temporary premiere thing. But this is a little Instagram edit of our boy Craig Becerra, one of my favorite riders of all time.
One of the most underrated riders for sure.
One of the greatest homies that I know.
He is so fucking dialed.
A couple of years ago, I went and stayed at his house and just slept on his couch. So because I had these meetings in New York, and I was so glad that because his peg sleeve goes fine. I'm so glad that I did not end up doing, because I had meetings with MTV and they wanted me to be a host on this fucking show, and it's like if I had signed up for that, I would have wasted so much time for a show that was only around for like a month.
Oh my god!
And what's crazy actually is that my ex-girlfriend ended up getting the hosting job on the show.
Is that V-File shit still around?
V-Files is still around, but to be honest, I don't know if my ex has anything to do with it anymore.
Damn.
But I just don't know if she works there still. She probably does. Craig is the cellar door king of Long Island.
How is he? He's Buffalo. Isn't that Buffalo?
Nah, Long Island's right outside New York City.
No, right there. That skate
Oh
park.
no, that's right down the street from his house in Long Island.
Oh, okay.
Craig is definitely a dude who just was like, fuck it. He got a real job. He has like a house and a girlfriend and shit. And
He's
like,
smart.
You know, he's still doing the BMX thing, but he works construction. Doesn't really ride during the week.
I think that makes it even better. He just enjoys it on the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that he didn't really like waste too much of his life trying to like chase like the pro BMXer not needing a job dream, because that's basically also like stay living it with your parents' dream, because he's like he could have like kept living with his fucking family if he wanted to, but instead he like, you know. But then at the same time it is kind of sad, because imagine if Craig had like came out in BMX and all of a sudden, you know, got the energy drink sponsor, got the sick sponsor for shoes or whatever. All of a sudden, if BMX was just different and he was making $50,000 a year, he probably would have been hyped as fuck and would have just focused 100% on riding, and like, you know, his riding would have got way better as a result. Like if Garrett Reynolds had to have been holding down a job all these years, he would not be riding the way he is today, you know?
Yeah. But he was also really lucky. He got it really fast.
Yeah.
He got the energy drink. He got the Nike. It all fell together really fast and good for him, you know?
Yeah. No, definitely. Garrett, about as good as it gets.
They said watch Elizabeth BMX.
What is that?
It's just this girl from Russia.
Really? She's legit?
Yeah, she's good as fuck.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if that was official right there. Craig is such a nibbler.
Yeah, he's getting nibbly as fuck.
He's the nibbliest. Got a manual. He manual 180s out of everything.
That's so crazy that $50,000, it's a lot of money in a lot of places, but in California and stuff, like, that's barely getting by.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in Hollywood for sure. Maybe in Long Beach you might be all right.
But it's still sad to say somebody like risking their life for a sport athlete making $50,000, you're not doing good.
I mean, that is a big part of the problem. Is it's like if you're making $50,000 a year for working some job, but then you don't have any risk, it's all good. But like if you're gonna be a BMX pro, it's like you're going in and out the hospital, you know.
Basketball players are making $2 million a month. Like the fuck.
But it's just that's the weird thing about it, is that it's all demand. And anytime you see like over the years, if like I remember seeing, you know, certain dudes, BMX riders get their salary in the course of a month or two go from $500 a month to $2,000 a month. And why? Just because there was two companies competing for them.
Yep.
But BMX is like small enough that it's like, okay, if you're Dakota and you're riding for Colt, it's like you're riding for Colt. Like Fit is not going to be like, oh, let's like offer him twice as much to get him to switch over, because it's just the industry is small enough that nobody's like that stressed to like be like, oh, we have to get this dude. But like you look at the skateboarding world, Nike really like went after all the dudes who are skating for all the core companies and were like, oh, we got to get this guy because he's actually going to sell shoes for us. And then all of a sudden dudes are getting ridiculous amounts of money.
The Janowski sold more than the Jordan, and they had to buy that. It sounds so good that they had to buy the name Janowski from him.
Yeah. I always wonder what the details were of that story.
What do you think? How do you think BMX would ever even get to an NFL or NBA? Is it even possible?
I mean, to me, hell no. Because, I mean, the main reason why football, baseball, basketball will always be bigger than, like, being more individualist sports like skateboarding or BMX is, like, when you think about, like, UFC. Like, sports teams will always be bigger than UFC because UFC is all about one person. Yeah. But if you look at basketball or baseball, it's like those are teams that represent cities. So everyone feels like they have to have that person's back, you know? So there is good stuff like when you have John Jones and everybody in Albuquerque or everybody in New Mexico kind of feels like they're got his back. Or when you have Conor McGregor and you have everybody in Ireland, like, I fuck with Conor McGregor because of who he is and shit, then that makes sense. But like ultimately, and then the whole problem with BMX and skate is just that it's really hard to figure out what the hell they're doing. The average person is not interested enough to find out what a bar Smith nose bar is. You know?
Yeah, I agree. The Nitro Circus seems like it works out way better than like. Even though BMX Street is more popular, I think people can relate and like to see Nitro Circus, triple backflips and shit like that.
I mean, that's the whole problem for BMX is if you want to watch like some really cool like guy with like his pants fit cool and he's gonna go and he's gonna do some tricks, some grinds. Most people seem like they're gonna go to skateboarding to find that. If you want to just go high up in the air and do some crazy stuff, most people are probably gonna be more interested in like motocross and shit.
Okay, so what do you think we'll have to have him if we have to get to the street league size? I mean, just big sponsors, that's it?
Yeah, and interest, just organization and stuff. It's like, if you held like a street league style contest and like as many people were trying to go to street league, then it would get that way. But it's just, there's a reason why like companies come into BMX and then leave, like Levi's or whatever. It's just because they really, at the end of the day, it's just not drawn as many eyeballs as they possibly could get. Like you could sponsor some BMX rider who realistically, like the biggest BMX riders probably only have a couple 100,000 Instagram followers, or you could sponsor some other sport where it seems like they're way more relevant,
or you could go more into the influencer ADAM22 or something like that, or you,
and they don't have to pick between BMX and skate. Like they could go and do music. Like Monster used to put, like Monster and Red Bull used to put like so much of their advertising budget into sponsoring riders and events and stuff, and then at a certain point it becomes like, oh well, why do we have to like put this guy on the team for 10 years when we could just do like a Smoke Perp concert series for like 2 weeks and like have that be our marketing? It's like they might just feel like they're hitting like a way bigger market, I guess. This is a tough decision. I feel like in general BMX like just needs people who are going to be able to show brands how BMX can be valuable, and that's kind of like what we haven't had. Like, okay, somebody like John Pova I thought did a really great job with Etnies for all those years. But then at the end of the day, like
he doesn't have a
and then he ended up leaving because at the end of the day, like what is he gonna fucking like? There's only so much you can do to convince somebody. And then also when you really think about it, like,
but I think Etnies had way too many riders still, and it's still
they did have a lot.
They had too many riders, and I think at a point like Vans has a shitload of riders. It's dope as fuck when they hook up everybody, but you can't do that as if you're higher up and you see how many shit you're giving away, and then you look at the numbers, you're like, dude, this is not working. So I think if you did what Nike did, you have a couple dudes that are solid. Yeah. And it
Nike really honestly kind of pioneered that idea, because previously like something like Etnies, they would have had, a team of 10, 15 people, and then all of a sudden Nike comes out and Nike is like, oh well, we don't need to have a team that big, we're just gonna get like 4 of the absolute dopest riders, then we'll focus on that. And that kind of changed the game, because then all of a sudden companies like, oh, we don't need 10 people. And then dude, Nigel Sylvester comes out and all of a sudden G-Shock or Gatorade is like, well, we don't need 4 people, we're just gonna have one dude that we think is cool and is a good representative. And then that kind of changed shit too, because then all of a sudden, I don't know, like if I were like that, and that's the crazy thing too, like I can imagine that if I worked for Red Bull and I was trying to like would I go out of my way to try to convince them to sign more BMX riders and do more with BMX when at the end of the day I know that those numbers are going to be compared to the numbers in skateboarding, to the numbers in rap. I don't even know if I would actually bother.
It's your head at the job. Like, yo, what the fuck is this?
At the end of the day, they just want you to bring numbers to the table and be able to.
But I think that's where BMX got fucked up too, because Nike never had a straight BMX shoe era, and then Vans never had, like, there's no way to tell the sales, you know? So if it's getting sold at a Nike store, it's still looking as a skate. It's an SB shoe.
Probably a lot of truth to that, but then at the same time, I feel like if there was a rider who is making such an impact on social media, YouTube, etc. By the way, look at this thing. Are you fucking kidding me?
He goes through the roof like he almost see it falls apart.
Oh my god, that was so sick. He almost pulled it too. If there was.
Like, there's no, even in DC, everything, there's no relatable sales. Huh?
Is that Rick Thorne?
No.
In DC, you said?
No, well, any shoe, like a big brand, like now Vans has a BMX shoe. So now they get to see what BMX can do in numbers.
Spoiler, it ain't gonna be much. I mean, it's not gonna be like skater numbers, you know? Like if there was, and that was the weird thing, like when LZ came out, is like LZ made it seem like, oh, like this could be like the new type of pro rider who just gets super, super popular on social media, but then LZ didn't really prosper for too long, and obviously the industry hated him and the fans, like anyone who wasn't a subscriber, hated him.
Yeah. But if I was like Red Bull or someone right now and I was the head dude, I'd have to hit somebody up with, I'd probably do like a vegan that was a lot of people respect, and you'd have to do an influencer, maybe like an LZ or even, he doesn't ride or anybody, but it's just hard, man. Nowadays it's so tricky nowadays.
Ain't that the truth?
Shout out influencers. I think BMX doesn't go like more of like the Olympic deals where they just ride fucking tied for the weekend and they get that check to $50,000 and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the weird thing too, is because I look at like the kendama world, like I'm like, damn, like BMX is like kendama, where it's like it's not that big, but the people who are into it are super hardcore, super into it. But you just have to accept what it is. Jesus Christ. Watch yourself.
We're not looking.
I didn't look, I swear to God.
Yeah.
I heard a rapper the other day say, like, I don't drink Arrowhead, I drink Fiji. I was offended.
Yeah, Nike 6.0 was a long time ago, but even then it was surf and everything else.
At first,
skate. And so then, there's no numbers still.
I mean, honestly, like BMX is kind of lucky that Nike continued to sort of support.
I wonder why that was.
Honestly, I think it was because they just didn't want the reaction. Oh,
but you think out of all the brands out of surf and all that BMX would have been the most intense one?
But like then look at what Nike was able to keep a presence in BMX for all those years, and they stopped advertising in print, they stopped advertising on websites, they just had like 4 dudes, they're paying them X amount of dollars, they maybe do like 1 or 2 trips a year, and then they just slowly let it go, slowly made it so there was like less and less of an involvement, you know? And that was like, it's perfect for them from their perspective, because they knew they would have got a really big backlash if they dropped out of BMX in 2010. They would have got a huge backlash. Instead, they just, continued to spend, however much, like, $50,000 a year or whatever it might be, $100,000 a year to just keep the team going until people didn't really care anymore, and then they fell back.
That's so crazy. I'm surprised like Nike would even trip out about that, about a little backlash from BMX.
I mean, I don't know that to be a fact. Yeah. They might have also just wanted to, keep the team so that it didn't look as obvious that they were just trying to get something out of it, and then that they fell back. The
Levi's one was bad.
Levi's was bad because they put so much. It was such a big splash in BMX. It was like the biggest thing for a period of time, and then they just completely fell back.
The next day. It was good, and then out.
Also, we need a snitch within the Ride BM. We need Fat Tony to snitch on Ride for fucking faking Levi's winning that award.
Was that fake? It was.
I don't know if it was, but it definitely seemed fake. That video was trash.
Dude.
I mean, a couple good sections in it, but it's like ultimately it's like 4 parts. One of them is spinner, and you're telling me that was the best video of the year. Like, we don't know if Nike cheated on it, or if Ride cheated, but I mean,
we just need to do a TCU Nora Cup.
But are they going to even do? Is our BMX going to stay with the Nora Cup? They're not going to be able to
do our own one.
Cup. Yeah, but what's that going to look like?
It is what it is.
They put so much effort and time into that.
We'll have rappers there playing.
I mean, this is the problem, though, is that Ride BMX probably stopped doing it for the same reason that we probably would stop doing it, is because it's just
a waste of money.
Yeah, and you're not going to be able to get them any sponsors. I remember when Ride had Red Bull paying for fucking a huge percentage of it, and then all of a sudden they were gone, and then all of a sudden it wasn't in Vegas, it's in England.
Dude, if you go to NorCup from 2010 to what the last one looked like, it in 2010 or whatever, it was sold out at the Palms. Insane.
Oh my God.
Insane.
I remember.
And then the last time it was, there's probably like 80, 90 people there at the littlest, shittiest dive bar.
That's why I was actually interested when I got that email about BMX sales today, because I was just like, wow, like there, you know, that I bet that information's insane. I bet that there's like 10% of bikes being sold this year that there were 10 years ago or something. Like, yeah, dude. I remember being at that fucking at the first NorCup I went to, because dude, it was the crazy one where like Tony Nair and AJ and Naya and all these different, and who was the old pro that got beat up?
Fuck.
Or was it Brian Blythe? No.
Oh no, that was a cop. Brian Blythe was.
No, because we interviewed Brian Blythe there.
Oh, that was when we were doing all the interviews. You guys were doing all the interviews too, huh? That's where TCU TV started, right?
Yeah, but I just can't remember who it was. But there was. Oh, was it Mike Dominguez?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Mike Dominguez.
It was, dude, huge fight, and I'm literally like in the top of the fucking crowd watching this shit go down, and all of a sudden I see Tony Nair, who does not punch softly, just throwing a fucking haymaker. Boom. I was like, oh my, because I'm all the way back there drinking and like mind blown.
Oh my God, what was it over?
I mean, I don't want to like revisit anybody's personal trauma, but I believe that somebody like grabbed Nair's girl's ass, and that just
you don't do that to Nair.
No, that's probably
or anybody.
Yeah, really anyone.
That's respect. But yeah, it's just so crazy to see the. But BMX is bigger than it's ever been. I feel like.
I do not know what logic you could really say that based on. I see less BMX. There's less web videos coming out than ever. I feel like Instagram. I see less BMX riders in person. Instagram.
I think everyone's just stop fucking filming web videos and put it on Instagram.
That's fair. But I see. But at the end of the day, you're never gonna be able to find any information that's gonna really tell you how BMX is doing health wise, besides just getting bike sales numbers. Mm-hmm. If you could tell me how many frames and complete bikes are sold per year, then that's gonna tell you the whole story. Although part of the problem is that obviously bikes don't break like they used to. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I feel like that statistic is going to tell you everything you need
Tube
to know.
sales.
They said Panza was just in the chat. He might have been mad because you were calling him a pussy.
No, I ain't calling him pussy. I just said that's pretty whack.
No, I mean that's what we're out here having opinions.
Yeah. I mean, if I was with Panza and that shit happened to me, I mean he's not. I don't know him that good at all, but I'd hope he'd have at least help me.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's like you have to make a decision about when you're going to decide. Like, nah, I'm not going to like go all out fighting for John Hicks. When you have to make that decision at some point. Like, when is it worth beating the fuck out of somebody versus like getting beat up versus just giving up and just walking away? It's like it's always.
Well, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying fight, but like if homie was getting his shit packed up, you could be like, make sure he's not gonna like get fucking punted or anything. You know, you just kind of like, yo, get your shit, or maybe even grab his shit, help him out. Just get out of the situation a little bit.
I don't remember the exact situation.
We could watch it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Let's just watch that shit.
I don't remember the exact situation, but
I just remember watching it. It's like, dude, that was pretty fucked up.
Austin Augie bike stolen. Let's see what happens when you search that. Yep, I got jumped from
2.2 million.
2.2 million views at work.
There you go.
Okay, let's check.
See, look at they're filming him from this angle. Like, bro, help your boy.
Wait, hold on. Let's check this out. And I apologize to whoever's video part we're not watching anymore. I feel like this is going to be the intro, and then if we go deeper.
Yeah.
Look how lame Austin is doing these fucking clips of him just talking to the camera. I mean, I know that's what vlogging is, but.
That's half your career. That's what you did all day today.
Why are we watching this? Come on. Anyway. Look at how there's an ad right before the footage of him getting his
My Instagram post was so bad because my foot.
Look, there's an ad right here, so that you have to watch an additional ad. I feel like they probably beat him up because they were.
See, it's like help him out. Like Panza's rolling away, help him out. Like be like, yo, let's go. Like.
But my problem with this too is that like, no, if these dudes, they don't look like total pussies, but I'm not that scared of them. You know, they're like kids.
And you're like 60 fucking feet tall and bigger, but
you know, it's not like they're not like Austin's like the same size as them. It's not like some 300-pound gangbanger coming at you, you know. But then again, anybody can have a knife.
And his fist is clenched, bro. They already know. When your fist is ready, you like.
Does Austin already have a big cut on his face there? This is what we're gonna get claimed for.
Yeah. He's all, these motherfuckers watching video.
I wish that we could actually like listen to the.
Can we not?
Listen
or is that,
to.
is it claim for?
I mean, that would definitely help us get claimed. Probably gonna get claimed either way, but. I mean, if we're trying to really figure out who was a pussy here,
well,
that's gonna be the interesting thing. Okay, definitely don't want to hear you talk. No offense.
I bet.
Okay, this is the angle that. Okay, because you can still see Austin right there. Oh, because that one kid took his bike and is like riding on it, but then.
Oh, I see they're riding away.
They're riding his fucking shit. Austin looks like he's about to go get it, but then the kid distracts him by punching him in the face a couple times. See, at this point though, like really, is Austin gonna go fight all those kids?
No.
But if he had Anthony and Billy with him, maybe he could have.
That's what I'm saying. Just protect him a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, walking away from it while walking away from it before your friend has his bike is questionable.
That's all I was saying. Like, I would just hope. If I was there, I'd been like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I would have been pissed at the homies.
Do you see this thumbnail right here? Look at that.
But that's just
karate kick to this dude's face. Nah, yeah, I feel you. Like, at the end of the day, like, if you are all like making the decision to go out and ride BMX in areas that are probably dangerous, and you have, thousands of dollars worth of camera equipment,
like, you just can't.
You got to be down to ride.
Yeah,
You can't just back out as soon as shit starts to get a little heated, because it's like you're putting yourself in that position, then shit's definitely going to get heated at some point. Really, like, that's why you can't get that mad when somebody from the hood jacks your bike when you're out filming in the hood.
Yo, you know where you're at. You're not in your territory. Like, you know what you're doing. You're street riding. Like,
I was watching an interview with Vlad TV and fucking Freeway Ricky Ross, who's like the biggest cocaine dealer of all time. And Freeway Ricky Ross was talking about the dude who snitched on him, and he was like, Vlad said, like, what would you do if you saw that guy right now? And he was like, nothing. And he's like, why? How can you not be mad about him snitching? He's like, at the end of the day, I made the decision to get into the drug game, knowing that motherfuckers tell in the drug game.
Yep.
That dude told on me when he got caught, just like he's supposed to. That's exactly what he was supposed to do. Anybody could have told you that. That's how I feel about like that clip right there. Is like, at the end of the day, you have to be on your P's and Q's, because that like those dudes don't really have much, probably. That bike means a lot to them. So if you're gonna go with a bunch of expensive shit into the hood, they're supposed to rob you. It's on you to protect yourself and to like be on it. But a lot of BMX riders don't think about that. They're just trying to get lucky. They just want to be able to like get out of that environment and not have,
I mean, I'm sure Austin is stoked that it got 2.2 million. So getting punched was worth it in his favor.
Actually, definitely true. So, probably made a couple G's off that at least.
Yeah, so I'm just saying from the homies' point of view, like, I would have been pretty bummed on the homies if that would happen to me.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make your choice too, though, because with Austin, it's like he's gonna get another bike for free. So at the end of the day, it's kind of like, well, are you really gonna go back and get jumped by 3-4 dudes?
Hood. They heard they're like throwing bricks and shit from all from the apartments and shit.
I mean, shit, but they're supposed to, that's at the same time. It's like, that's what you're supposed to do.
Those dudes had exactly their dudes back. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. They were better friends, and they stuck together, and they had more weapons than you, so you deserved it. That's pretty much what the truth of the matter is, yeah.
Cinema
in Montreal. Somebody just recommended Cinema, and I was like, well, that is a good idea. Also, why do they keep showing us ads from Grammarly? What's up with Grammarly? Garrett, little crook bar.
Yeah, he's like, I'll just get this little clip, dude.
That really shows that they didn't have a lot of B-roll, that Nathan just making a face at the camera after Garrett did a relatively stock trick for him, that was the intro clip.
Shout out to Dylan Lloyd. Montreal.
That's not even like a good clip at all, really. Like, it's not funny. It's not interesting. That's one thing that I always hated about BMX videos, is that they'll have like one tiny B-roll clip that's good.
You just like gay B-roll, like looking like you're sucking your friend's dick or something.
Well,
weird.
that was what football was all about.
Football
was the gayest BMX video ever. that was that. But that's just where we were at in terms of what we thought was funny and what we were into. Like,
do you still think it's funny?
Hell yeah,
I think it's funny as shit too.
Me too. And I have friends, like fucking friends who are like more hood type dudes, and they like don't fuck with that shit at all. They think it's so weird if we make like some gay ass joke.
You and Chris Long just making gay jokes.
Just acting so sus. One time I said something super sus in front of Dub, and Dub had like a bunch of his homies with him, and Dub just literally looks over at his friends and goes, "Oh, nah, that's my biker homie." Like, that was his explanation. Oh my God. And his friends accepted that too. His friends all like kind of understood, like, oh, he's a biker. Okay, that's why he just said some sus shit. Yeah.
Because it's such an image thing. But then you hear about these dudes is like, you talk to girls that fuck them and they're into some
oh yeah, they're getting their nipples licked, ass
I heard
ate.
some rapper that fucking loves a girl I fucking hooked up with back in the day.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
the
about.
The rappers, he loves her nipples getting rubbed.
That's weird that you know about that too, because that same girl told me about that, and I remember just being like, ugh, like shut up, I don't want to know that about him.
Like, why do they just want to say shit about?
Because
like, it's so weird.
These girls think they're better than Selena Powell, but at the end of the day, they're still kind of operating on the same wavelength, right? Like,
dude, yeah, it's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, sexualness, that's their desire. Who gives a fuck? That ain't my business.
Yeah, and that's why I don't do anything. Like, when I think about like the chicks that me and my girl hook up with, we don't do anything that I would be embarrassed by anybody knowing about.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't give a fuck.
I'm like, the most tame one sexually. Like, they're the ones always trying to eat my butt and shit.
Damn, look at that spot.
That spot is
holy shit.
Fucked. If that spot was in my hometown, I don't know if we ever would have wrote anything else.
Yeah, dude.
Everything else would have seemed irrelevant.
Oh, there's more. Oh, Hard 3? Oh, no. Is that the one that he Hard 3 for? I think that's for his frame promo.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he did it. He did a Hard 3 on, or maybe he saved the Hard 3 for the King promo.
Oh, yeah. Or the, there's one of his video parts.
Bro, I was in the gym this morning. I farted in the fucking, my trainer was so pissed.
Is he allowed to get mad though? Because aren't you paying him to be there?
Yeah, but he's just mad because he's like, he was like pissed, but he like thinks that like he's gonna get in trouble at work because
you're farting,
making the other like clients feel uncomfortable because I'm out here just ripping ass, and I do it. Nobody hears it, but then like he'll be able to like tell. He'll just start to smell. He'll be like, oh no. It's so good.
God.
I mean, it's interesting. I actually really like watching the comments on videos like this that we do. You know, like I actually read every single comment, just so you guys know. If you feel like dropping a comment, and like, I don't know, I'm just like way more concerned about what people think of these videos, because if we get like, you know, 18, 20K, but I mean for BMX that's pretty big, you know. That's legit as fuck. Like there's all these BMX podcasts I've seen, and they're definitely getting like 1,000 people listening to them. So us doing one every week that gets 20Ks,
yeah, that's cool with us.
Pretty good.
And we're just watching bikes. We don't watch BMX until today.
We recently had an argument in one of the BMX group chats where somebody was like debating whether Kyle Carlson should feel comfortable even doing a BMX podcast, you know?
Yeah.
Because they're like, you don't ride, you never rode, blah, blah, blah. It's like...
But that doesn't matter. He still can have an opinion.
I agree.
I think,
he can still have an opinion, and he can still make content and stuff. I guess it's like... And I wasn't taking the anti-Carl Carlson side on that, because for me, it's like, there's not that many people doing BMX content, so at the end of the day, you know.
But it's kind of like, what's the name said? Michael... I always forget his last name. He's just a fan, you know? Who's the dude, Michael? You interviewed him? He played...
Michael Rappaport?
Yeah. Like, he's just a fan, you know, and he gets a lot of...
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's kind of like, fucking, if he wants to do it, shit. I'm not going to be the one saying that he...
But I think there's better people to do it.
Yeah, but that's the thing in BMX is that, like, yeah, there's better people to do it. Like, I would way rather listen to, like, Sandy Carson do a BMX podcast than Carl Carlson, but at the end of the day, you know, like...
I wonder I don't even know if Carl Carlson could even drop it on a quarter pipe.
That's honestly what I kind of wonder is, like, has he ever, like, done a hot tire grab?
Yeah, I don't...
It is. Okay, it's on SoundCloud. It's also on Apple Music, and...
we need to make Street Series? Yeah, maybe we should. That'd be cool.
That would be cool. But see, look, he's still doing it. He's still doing, like, relevant interviews. I don't know. I don't know how good they are. I've never listened to one. But...
I was vlogging one time, and I just see Rob Delecki just kind of pull out his camera all secretly trying to take a picture of me. I'm like, dude, you can take a picture of me all you fucking want, bro.
Probably sent that to his group chat.
Yeah, I'm like...
Look at this idiot.
Well, that's like...
Okay, but let's review his guests. Okay, Rob Delecki. See, if I had a little bit more time in my life, I would listen to that. I'm interested in Rob Delecki.
Scotty Crown for sure.
Scotty has a great story. Ryan Mills has a great story. I'm relatively interested in Logan Martin. Ashnagi, we're going to skip that because his friends didn't protect his bike. What is Unclicked with Enerson? Bar tabs, Christmas gifts. What are bar tabs?
Who's your favorite rider right now?
I mean, you want a boring answer? I'm gonna say Simone. You want an even more boring answer? I'm gonna say Garrett Reynolds.
Interesting.
This is honestly a pretty good lineup. I wonder like what percentage of these interviews I did. I didn't do Delecki. I didn't do Scotty Kramer. Didn't do Ryan Mills. Didn't do Logan Martin. Did do
Scotty Kramer
Asanagi.
for no jumper?
I would do it for sure. I was trying to get it before his injury and shit, you know?
Yeah.
I never had Dennis on, but that's supposed to happen at some point. Actually, did I do any of these? Is honestly a good question.
Shuji,
Van Homan, he did it, but Catfish hosted it on TCU TV.
Rob Darden.
I don't think I didn't do Rob Darden. I did do Kaczynski.
You went to his wedding?
I did also do that. I never did Colin Varniak. Pause. I did do JJ. Pause.
Will
Stroud, I believe.
Nyquist.
We did that. We didn't do
Alex Hine.
We didn't do Nyquist.
Damn, they got a shitload of people.
No, he's got a pretty good lineup going here. It's definitely the most promo that anyone's probably ever given him, but
So everyone trying to get on the new Weed Maps team, bro.
Dude, that okay. Oh, you just reminded me of the one thing I do want to talk shit about Carlson for is
the Weed.
I used to get so much shit from a lot of different people in BMX, but Kyle Carlson was probably the worst one in the sense that he would just talk shit about the fact that I was promoting BMX to kids. And then I remember like reading that and then going and looking at his Instagram, and I go look at his Instagram and he's promoting beer like crazy. He's got tons of beer all over. He's like, just look at this beer. I'm drinking this different beer. And I'm like, alcohol kills people.
Yeah.
You want to know how many people alcohol kills every year? I don't know, but it's a lot. And like, you're talking about weed. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, to me, that was just so obvious that he was trying to find something to talk shit about me for, even if it made no logical sense. And I remember him rushing to the Vital forums and like defending him, being like, oh, well, beer is better than weed because yada, yada, yada. It's like,
not true.
Dude, and now I heard someone told me that he was working for fucking Weed Maps. It's like, bro, you're a hypocrite. Like you gotta, like, I mean, I know you're not like operating with like a fan base or anything, but like pretend you had a fan base. You gotta like talk to them. You gotta like explain why you're such a hypocrite. If you have ever made that kind of like switch. That being said, you know, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But
that's just so crazy though.
That's insane. Because if you think you can just get away with that kind of like hypocrisy, then we gotta talk about it. And
Republican.
Listen, I've been plenty hypocritical myself in my day, but I'm willing to. You know.
Yeah, I think there's way more. I think you get way more respect when you notice your faults and you address them.
I've always thought like that somebody was going to point out that I've like previously said that I didn't do clickbait with my interviews, and I always just titled it the blank interview. Mm-hmm. Now I do clickbait because I realized that I was like missing out on a fuckload of views, and I started to see other people getting those views because they were like re-uploading my content and titling it the way that would actually go viral, you know?
And that's your job, is to be honest and to get views. And to, you know, I think you're in the world of that. That's your job.
I was like, you know, I had to change my perspective on that at some point, but you know, I admit that I don't feel like that's hypocritical. I just had a change of opinion. But, you know, Carlson is going to have, like, he needs to come out and say, like, okay, I was wrong. But that's the thing, is nobody gives a fuck because nobody's really paying attention and nobody even remembers the fact that he said that back in the day. I'm not going to sit out here and make that big a deal out of it besides talking about it on a podcast an hour and 12 minutes in.
God damn.
Yeah, you know.
I agree, man.
Should we watch something else? Because this is totally random.
Odyssey
What
versus
else do we
watch? What the hell's going on? They're like sawing somebody out?
No, that happens like every day. I don't know what they're doing, but they're like closing some sort of shutter or gate over here.
Jacob Cable, we ought to watch that. Do Edwin. We watch Edwin like on every one of them.
Yeah.
Mia Khalifa. I should watch Mia Khalifa.
I don't think she rides.
Oh, let's watch that Elizabeth girl. Go to her Instagram.
Her Instagram, what is it?
Let me check it out real quick.
I mean, we could like, you know, I kind of trust. Oh, we need to celebrate the come of getting verified on Instagram.
Oh, yep.
Can I ask you a question? What is happening in this photo? Augie Simoncini, is he doing a no
crank flip? Maybe crank flip toothpick.
See, that's what I thought, but at the same time, I've never seen Augie do a kickflip, so that to me maybe
it's a Superman toothpick.
That seems insane that he actually did that. Maybe it's a no-footer toothpick. This Seth Kimbrough clip was...
Dude, he's another one that we haven't really seen.
What a great clip.
And he watches any of his videos.
That right there is just like, wow. I wish I could ride.
Corey Martinez says that's first try, too, in his comments.
Serious?
Yeah.
Dude, I saw Hoder the other day.
Oh, is he here?
He was, at least for a little bit. He pulled up out in front of the shop. And
he tagged you in front of the store.
He did?
It says Hoder by the door.
The funniest thing was when we were doing this with Began, and I wrote Mike Hodor from Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
Hodor.
Yeah, what's wrong with Hodor? Is that all he knows?
The show actually explains it. They like some shit happened to him where they beat the fuck out of him really bad. He was normal when he was a kid.
That shit's crazy.
Look at the comments on this thing. Watch them watch videos of other people watching videos. Wait. We're not watching videos of other people watching videos. We're watching videos of other people ride.
Yeah.
And then look, so they can judge people on shit they can't even do. Congrats, you have no brain.
Duh.
Look at this dude, Jay
judgmental
Smith.
people.
This is the dude who is always beefing with Catfish. This dude is the biggest loser. Oh, he probably has us blocked.
Whoa. Oh, who saw that?
Maybe. I don't know. But actually, I'm no jumper right now, so I doubt he has no
Brad Sims.
This dude is just the biggest loser who was always talking shit about Catfish and stuff.
We love Catfish.
It's very interesting to me to see.
I love how annoyed you get with Catfish. It's so funny.
Catfish? Yeah, he drives me insane. I wonder if Colin saw us talking about him on the last one. Probably doesn't give a shit. I don't follow Colin, so I don't know what he's doing.
We already watched a Chase Kurlecki video.
Oh my god. The one down with the fucking fakey Manny? What the fuck?
God, he's so steezy.
That's messed up.
I'm debating if I should go to X Games. I think I might.
Look at him. I'm debating on if I should be offended by him using all these hashtags.
Oh, he hashtags?
Where is X Games this year?
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
What is
looking
this?
For.
Oh, big overtooth.
Mm-hmm.
This sound is going to get us in trouble.
Imagine that Instagram. Okay, so it's Elizabeth Lizard BMX or something.
Well, she got 115K. Who is this girl?
She's from Russia that kills it.
Elizabeth.
I keep telling her to do some vlogs from Russia, but
G Real is calling Elizabeth what?
Bay is calling.
Hang on.
Elizabeth
Lizard
BMX.
BMX. Okay. She's from Russia. Oh, she's a tattooer. Oh, she got a boyfriend who rides. We gotta check out the boyfriend. What if the boyfriend doesn't ride? Yeah, he rides. Oh, and he's into kendama.
Yeah.
Shut up. Who'd he tag for the kendama? Nobody?
No jumper kendama.
I fuck with her and him because he has a kendama. And he can do bar fakie manual to Vader jam.
But she hits me up, or not hits me up, she hits to come up and sends clips, and I post them sometimes, and then I post them, and then she sends clips of her boyfriend trying to get him posted. I'm like, well, I mean, we could post them, but...
Can we verify her age before we start?
Oh, I think
lurking?
she's older. She's a tattoo artist. She's old enough.
That makes sense to me, too. I just want to know how good she is. The boyfriend's good.
Damn, she getting views, bro.
100,000 views? What is she doing?
Being cute on a bike.
What?
Yeah, trucks a box
jump. She can truck a box? Holy shit.
Fire, too, dude.
Wow. She might be like one of the best girl riders, huh?
Yep.
She's kind of pretty, too. She got the total package. Ooh,
looks like you're heading to Russia next, bro.
She's better than me.
Adam's coming to Russia.
Yeah. To steal her away from that
Elizabeth,
boyfriend guy.
Get your snap ready.
Oh, God. I'm paranoid. She looks too young.
She's not. She's over 18 for sure.
She's definitely got a Russian face.
Is that bad or good?
She just looks like a Russian.
The way you said it,
she just looks like she's Russian. I just know. I feel like I've met a lot of girls that kind of look.
No, she's not. She's not 16 or 17. That's the other girl. The other girl's from Russia. That's insane.
Really? There's more?
I mean,
Russia's just raising
there's like
these?
a 16-year-old girl that's from Russia. I forget her name.
She's definitely she's dressed like a dude with a long tee.
She dresses like a ramp rider.
Yeah. I'm surprised she didn't cut the sleeves off her shirt. You know what's so funny is I saw this YouTuber make a video and I didn't have the nerve to click on it, but it said exposing Harry Main and Mafia bikes. Okay. And I was like, oh, I want to click on it, but I'm not going to do it.
Russian face.
So I need somebody to watch that video for me and tell me if it's clickbait or not.
I'll watch it.
Wow, look at this. Wow.
Epic.
You want to see what I'm talking about? Let me just show you.
Epic.
I want to lurk Seth Kimbrough more in a moment. But, look at it. And also, I'm interested in how Harry Main.
Yeah, what happened to Harry Main?
Mafia bikes.
Oh, Ariana Brava. That's the girl.
This, look. Harry Main and Mafia bikes exposed. Oh, well, but Harry is
he's the one talking
in the
about
video.
it.
There's no way that it's real.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a year old?
Oh, no, it's Spencer talking about. It's not him. He's cut clips from it.
You think?
Because I think Spencer Forsman was on Mafia.
But I don't need to watch a 30-minute video of him explaining this, but I wonder if it has any legitimacy. And also, it's from a year ago, so.
It's not clickbait.
Exposing Mafia bikes. Look at Harry Main. Wow, no BMX
he has a French
thumbnails
bulldog,
anymore.
So he's tight.
Look at this. He's got all these videos and no BMX thumbnails.
What? Harry Main went from like a Lamborghini to the Mini Cooper.
I mean,
What?
It looks like he's just working on his car for every single video. Look how these are all from a week. There's like 10 in a week.
Damn, he's killing it though.
Yeah, the views are not bad, but
oh, he's a car dude now. He's hitting the Adam LZ path.
He really is. I'm so. Oh, but look, 1 month ago he has a bunch of BMX stuff. Maybe he got hurt and he just wanted to keep the channel going. So, is
he no jumper bull?
I mean, it's kind of cringe. I'm gonna be honest. They just. I don't know if my audience is ready for. But look, he's riding downhill.
Oh yeah.
Literally, like
he saw the fucking Dylan Stark videos and he's like.
But you know what? That's the fucked up thing about YouTube. Look, how much Monster Energy paid me.
Oh, I'd like to know that. You think he actually tells
24 minutes.
Do you think he actually tells you?
He probably like ends the video being like, "Oh, they pay me a couple $1,000 a month." Like, oh well, cool. We knew that.
Yeah.
We knew it was gonna be something like that. My skate park has gone. That's not even like a real sentence, is it?
No.
But maybe. I mean, why I stopped riding BMX? It's probably like I twisted my ankle. I didn't ride for 2 weeks. You know?
Yeah.
Do I still ride mountain bike? Rolls Royce Phantom. Insane. Modifying a Volkswagen. Jeez.
He's killing it, not gonna lie.
You think?
Yeah, he's doing good.
He doesn't have a million yet.
He's gonna pass Hicks. Is Hicks at 1 million?
Yeah, but Hicks doesn't really do that many views, to be honest.
No.
You gotta have 1 million in here. Nah, he's still posting BMX stuff.
Hop whips.
February 17.
That girl's getting way more views, but she's a girl though. Girl's got
22K likes. You think? But we got to see a video if we want to make that judge.
Yeah,
you got 123K views on this, and
that's good.
million. But it's been out for a few weeks.
Well, that's still really good.
Oh my god, that was.
It's weird to say though. If he were to do it in his like, it's sus to say, but if he had his shirt off or something, then I bet his views would just jump and
that's
shit.
That's so gay that you said that.
I know, but that's how your videos do it.
Yeah, it's probably true, dude. It's actually really weird, because like, and I say this as somebody who has ugly rollbacks, but that flat 180 he did on the ground, he looks fucking autistic. Like, what is that? It just doesn't look right, right?
What was that? A new complete?
I mean, if it's a complete, that makes a little.
I don't know
more sense.
what does it say. I can't help.
But dude, that's the funniest thing. I'm not gonna say names, but there's been riders over the years that I've seen who are like X game winning dudes, and then you see them hit jumps without like
a trick,
without doing a trick.
Yeah, we talked about that today. What the fuck?
Like you have no style at all, but then you can do like a backflip whip, and it's like, oh well, that looked good. But then they go. Somebody said that Harry Main said that Monster was paying him $34,000 a month.
Shut the fuck up.
$34,000 a month.
Somebody says fag.
$400,000+ a year from Monster.
Does that make sense though? Miro was getting, from what I heard, $400,000 a year from Slim Jim just having the sticker on his.
No, yeah, but that was a very different era, and an era of much TV time. For me, honestly, with Harry Main, it's like I would be more convinced that he would be getting $34,000 a year.
Yeah, if
he deserves like $3,000 a month, $2,000. Like that's how much the average BMX rider gets from an energy drink sponsor is like maybe like $1,500 to like $3,000-$4,000 a month. But then I don't know, him getting $34,000, like even 10 is a lot. And listen, I know what some rappers get paid by Monster.
They sponsor? Oh wait,
they told me, and the rules are so different because they don't have like a team, you know.
Yeah.
But literally, I was talking to somebody from Monster, and they told me that the first time that any rapper got paid more than $10,000 a month, it was Meek Mill, and that he went around the music division and got it through like a different division of Monster that basically made the go ahead to give him more than $10,000 a month. And I was really surprised because I know $10,000 a month is a shitload of BMX, but in the rap world, like Meek Mill, $10,000 a month when he's getting like fucking. He
so what does that even?
Probably get $50,000 a show. So what's $10,000 a month?
Yeah. So what the fuck do you think Nigel's getting? I thought Nigel would be getting like $10,000 from Monster. Or is he just as valuable?
Way more than that.
Yeah, he's more valuable than Meek Mill.
Nigel, I don't know. Well, the thing is, like, the way they treat the rappers versus the skaters is different because a contract that says like, oh, Meek Mill, like for a month being on Monster, it's like you have to post like one or two things where you can see a Monster can in it. I think it's one or two things, and it's not like you have to tag them. You might have to tag them like once a month or something. But you don't even tag them that much. There's like different stuff you have to do and stuff. But Nigel, I would believe the $34,000 a month for sure. Yeah. And I actually think it would probably be more.
They said Tiger Woods only got $2 million from Monster.
For what?
Probably one post.
Tiger Woods from Monster Energy. Did he ever even do anything?
Yeah,
with them?
well, he was on. But I heard to even get a post by Kylie on one Instagram is $400,000 plus to get one post.
Yeah, easy.
Imagine that shit.
Look at this. Oh my god! Look at Tyga
drinking water out of fucking drinking his Gatorade, his own Gatorade from the Monster.
Yeah, that is the weird thing is that he left Gatorade.
No, he got all of his sponsors left him after
besides Nike.
Yeah, besides Nike.
The only ones who rode out with him. Could be in
they did not Anthony Panza with him.
What does this sentence mean? Tiger Woods energy drink with Monster could be in offing.
See, this could be clickbait. This is how all these news.
You don't believe golfweek.com? I don't know. Maybe I should do some research in my own time.
But $2 million is still pretty good for him.
That's crazy.
$2 million to probably just do a couple posts and maybe just have a drink of Monster. That's fine.
I mean, but when you're somebody like Tiger Woods, I keep saying Tyga instead of Tiger. Is that like, if you're going to do something with Monster, then that also means you can't do anything with any other drinks. And that so all of a sudden, they're kind of paying you to like, but Tiger Woods' like stock has not been very high.
Yeah.
Until recently. He won that thing and now all of a sudden he's back in the game. Yeah. But like he was not even close to like the hottest.
He was supposed to be, he was the closest and was going to be the first ever athlete to hit $1 billion. When he had all those deals.
Oh my god! If he had stuck that out,
dude, he had to give.
This is like actually the worst filmed clip I've ever seen on Instagram.
What is it?
I mean, yeah. He just wrote, always looking for a setup to do these on. Such a fun one, but
was it Nosebonk?
I think he's.
Oh yeah, he did Nosebonk 3. Holy fuck!
Yeah,
that is. You should have hold that for.
Where
Corey or Nathan.
You know where you should have filmed that from? Literally anywhere, but so it's right there. So Seth, another argument for why riders need filmers, right there.
Yep.
Okay,
God,
180.
Do you think they're going to have a drone that... Well, I think they have a drone that follows you, but a self-filming cameras, they need to revamp that shit, make it better.
Seth Kimbrough really... his career means a lot to me because the first ever BMX magazine that I ever got had Seth Kimbrough and Corey Martinez in it, and that was their first time ever being...
in a magazine?
Yeah, it was the first magazine I ever had. Look, Seth Kimbrough wrote... trying my best to be Vic Murphy, and then look at our background, Vic Murphy. That's this is literally the photo that he's referring to. Yeah. Well, I guess he's not doing a one-footed table,
but that's the one that everyone wanted to.
Or is he doing a one-footed table?
But they said to watch Big Boy's video.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah,
we already watched enough Park Riders. God, he really needs.
Dude, Seth has been steady killing it too.
He is so sick. He needs a fucking filmer. He needs a friend. I wonder if he has like a day job now.
Well, him and Corey seem like they're still best friends and shit, I believe.
Yeah, but Corey's out here traveling the world. They don't live in the same place anymore.
How crazy is that? That's Red Bull is not with Corey Martinez anymore.
They're not.
He's not rocking a hat anymore.
Wow. That's so crazy.
That's a bummer, man.
We need to get this motherfucker a camera.
Yeah.
Or something.
Send him out a vlog camera. Yo. What?
What the fuck? That was crazy.
What is he has to be 35?
Yeah, probably something like that. A little older. I did a full week-long trip with him, like
super cool dude.
10 plus years ago, yeah. Super
when he came to Albuquerque on trips, he'd just be on his phone all the time talking to whoever.
Really?
Yeah.
Talking to his friends and shit?
Probably, yeah. But I only hung out with him for like 2 days.
Whoa, that nose man? That was sick.
A Seth Kimbrough video needs to happen too. Did you ever watch the Stephen Hamilton video?
I did.
What do you think?
It was tight.
I think it was done pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Last one. Rail hop, pegs over. Nice. We got to figure out. We got to end this on a good video. We spent a lot
legendary
of this
video.
We spent a lot of this talking about girls who are riding park. We got to think of what's some real gas. I'll give you a section and then I'll watch a section and then we'll be done. And this will be about.
All right, you go first because I got to think.
What am I gonna bust out? Something
something old.
I know. This is someone who motivated me to no end throughout my childhood, and there's a bunch of different good sections that I could highlight here. But
you gotta hit the Predator, bro.
I think I gotta hit the Predator.
Oh fuck.
I wish you guys could hear how raw these grinds sound. Also, some pretty insanely bad filming there too. But hey. This is
I met him. I was so stoked.
Nobody had ever done an overgrind like that.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I guess El Toro, but still, that I grew up riding at this spot, and I also broke my ankle at this spot. This is in Boston, the volcanoes. We should just go there.
I wonder if it's still there.
Nah, they changed it all up. They completely replaced it because they were chasing BMXers and skaters out of there every single day for like 20 years. Vic went through, did a brakeless Fufanu. I remember I did bar spin disaster on it, and I was feeling myself because it's like a quarter, but then you look at it and it's like really, really mellow. It's like really not a quarter.
And the bars and everything are so small. Bikes are way heavier.
I always wanted to do that over ice. I knew he did it. I didn't care. This blew my mind. No footed toothpick.
I want to do that trick still.
Bro.
I want to do that trick still to this day.
He had his seat jacked up.
Oh my God, he's so sick.
He was the best rider. Nobody rode like this. Nobody just did all this super solid, simple shit. And he just went higher and bigger on street than anybody at that time, you know?
Yep.
Oh my God, this. Oh, just did it so perfect, so clicked in. This sign, the rail at the end that he has to dodge there.
Dude.
This is in Boston too.
See, that's the thing. I think if you put his video part like this, nowadays kids just wouldn't understand.
No, yeah. It was the time. He was progressive. Yeah. Like now people freak out about Chad Curley and Garrett because they're progressive, but this was progressive as fuck at that time.
But I think I'd rather still watch this.
Yeah, but you wouldn't if this just came out today and it was a kid riding like this. Like you'd be hyped. Like,
yeah, you're true. Yeah,
he rides good. Like he's tight. Yeah. But at the same time, like this means a lot to me because this was all new. I had never seen somebody do a switch ice 270 on a bank to ledge at the time. Yep. And then ride away sitting down.
Yeah,
like the way he rides away, just like, I did it. Like,
what's
fuck
up?
you.
What's up? Damn.
This rail, dude, like, oh my God.
Ooh.
Tires, gap ice. First time I ever seen anybody crook up a rail. I mean, this is another dude, another Long Island legend who.
He's from Long Island?
Or the city, like I forget exactly, but like, I mean, he was just a progression machine. Like he thought of all, like there's like, I remember, I think Jeff Z talking about going to the banks with him and how he just did like 5 clips that nobody had ever thought of before. He did like that overgrind, this Wara 180, like this.
Jeff Z filmed this, I'm taking, yeah.
I don't know if he did, but I think he was there at least.
I slept right there.
Down whip. Jeff Martin fucked a girl there.
Yeah? You ever fuck a girl there?
I got hit on a bench there one time.
Damn.
This is my favorite rider of all time besides like Edwin.
Oh my God.
The best thing about Vic was that he was gone as soon as he showed up. He was in the BMX world for like 2 years and then he was just gone.
Like, he just knew there's no money in it.
Yeah, he just knew he had to go get a job, you know?
All right, let's watch one of the most. Let's watch. I want to do it in New Mexico, dude. See if there's a Vidal Vigil video. Vidal. Sorry. Vidal. Vigil.
Am I spelling it wrong? No.
Yeah.
V-I-E.
No, it's Vigil. No, I don't want to watch that.
Not the new stuff. New stuff's not going to do it.
All right.
No, but watch. We might be able to find it on the BMX movie database.
Because his shook part is the one I want to watch.
This is so bad that I'm exposing that I even know about this.
What is it?
This is just where like they made like a whole thing where you could like.
Holy shit! Yeah. This is a site.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! This is amazing.
And it's like you can click on all these different dudes. We could probably look.
Holy shit! You blew my mind.
You know, and it's like.
This is so sick. How did you find out about this?
As film, look, this is always like when I was running the come up, I would like use the. They pissed me off though because they never uploaded the shit to YouTube. They uploaded it to Vimeo on private because that way, the come up wouldn't be able to just hijack all their content and post it. So they put everything on Vimeo and shit. So it's still cool that it's here. It's good that all this stuff is archived, but at the same time,
damn, he's not even in it.
Yes, he is.
Oh, is he?
Mutiny Road Trip.
Nope.
Which section do you theoretically want to see?
He has a shook part, a shook or shine. But either way.
Oh wait, we might be able to find that. It was probably shook.
Yeah, shook. Nope.
You don't think?
No, we gotta. That's the one.
They're gonna try to sell us a copy if we click on this. Yeah, this is the DVD. No video.
All right, so let's just watch. Should we watch Josh Harrington End Search or should we watch Corey Martinez Wide Awake Nightmare? Or should we watch Aiken Wide Awake Nightmare? Those are 3 choices.
Mike Aiken is a great idea. We've never watched Mike Aiken on here.
But should it be Wide Awake Nightmare?
Oh, his That's It section I was a huge fan of. I don't know. Are we going to find Aiken's Wide Awake Nightmare on here? I don't know. But
there it is. Oh, that's part 3.
But wait, it'll definitely be on here.
Yeah.
And is this is sorted by first name for some reason, which really makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make
Mike. Look how many there are.
Holy
They don't have a search.
Yeah,
oh,
wasn't
they
it
have
the
search.
first one?
Look at
Should
search.
be the first one. Mike Aiken was another level 2.
Up in Arms, Fit Puerto Rico. We just need to find Wide Awake Nightmare in general, dude.
His anthem part's really good too.
Is that it down there? No, that's it. All those Salt Lake City videos are fucking crack. I miss that shit.
Yep. Thunder. That was a good one.
Here it is. No telling that they're gonna actually have. Oh yeah, wait.
It's the full video,
movie.
but I think his section is
at
the
the
first.
end. Yeah, we'll be.
No, it's the first section.
You sure? I thought you had Ender.
No, he. Oh wait, he did have Ender because Corey Martinez opened it.
There's so much gas in this.
Oh, that's. If you guys haven't seen this, definitely go watch Wide Awake Nightmare, please.
Wait, they're not.
He had to switch his peg.
Oh, this is Corey Martinez. Yeah. I mean, that's another one.
Oh no, Chris Doyle had it. Oh no, Biz had.
Look at Wiz.
Who the?
Dude,
Biz had a really good session.
Wiz at the time was God doing tail taps.
Yeah.
Oh my God, invert to ice pick to fakie. What the fuck?
Turn down,
sprocket pegs. Dude, he was so sick, just doing everything. Can you imagine Wismerski just riding a mini ramp all the time?
We should just watch this video for our next live stream, the whole one.
Yeah, because it's not even on YouTube, so you probably wouldn't get in trouble.
It's so fucking good.
He was doing so many peg taps. You see how he did the peg tap up to fakie?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Tap.
Dude, Wiz was so badass.
I hope he's doing good.
Yeah, I wonder how he's
Chris
doing.
Doyle.
Chris Doyle.
I think he had
some baggy-ass khakis.
Doyle's steady killing, bro. There it is.
There it is. We got to go back
he
a
writes
little
a Slayer. Does he write a Slayer?
Is this already Aiken?
Yeah.
I wonder how long this part is. Biz, you fucking tard. Biz is another person I'm just constantly interacting with in the group chat.
Yeah, he has a lot to say, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
But
right.
Biz was kind of like the Stevie Churchill of his time.
He was so good. He invented the hop. Wait, did he do it first hop truck or was it Rat Boy?
He did Rat Boy was, but then he did the Hurricane Bar, remember?
He did do Hurricane Bar, yeah, which is
that was like the first.
So this is Aiken here, right? Yeah. Well, fuck it if we missed the beginning.
His style is still the best to this day.
Oh my God, Wide Awake Nightmare. People forget what a mind-blowing video that was at the time. Like literally everyone had to talk about it. Like everyone was freaking out about it, no matter what kind of riding you were in. Oh my God, it was just. I remember like just going to the homie's house and just watching it a couple times in a row and then going riding.
The dull peg Fufanu to fakie dull peg.
He just did wire invert both ways. Like nobody was doing that.
Albuquerque. I was there that day.
Ooh, nice little over pegs. See, I would have definitely.
Oh. He's an all-around one of the best riders too.
Dude, the Wiz section where he rides to that. What's that song about the boxer who went to jail? That wasn't Wide Awake Nightmare.
Yeah, that's this one.
It is. The one that I just was watching of Wiz didn't feel like it was that one, but maybe I was on the wrong part.
That's a movie called Hurricane.
Look at his goofy-footed ass doing a half cab to cab manual on that grind ledge.
Ooh, ooh.
I really like. I don't think I even hung out with Aiken until after his injury. I never really knew him until that because I remember very early on in the come-ups history that he got fucking hurt.
Yep.
And
I hung out with him for a day and a couple days, and he was cool. I was just like, holy shit, this is Aiken, dude.
People are actually hyped that I exposed them to the BMX movie database, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm super stoked that you told me
There's
that.
a lot of good shit on
there.
Brian
Terrada's another one? Holy fuck.
BMXMDB.com, for the record. I got no reason to not expose people to that. Yeah, pull up some Brian Terrada. Dude, I remember when I first moved to L.A. that we met up with Andrew Jackson to ride with him, and there's just an Asian dude with him, and we just didn't really think about it because like Brian Terrada was the last thing on our mind because we thought he had quit riding like way long ago. And then all of a sudden we're like at some flat rail, and I think he manualed the flat rail, and all of a sudden it just clicked in like a couple of our heads like, whoa. And then like somebody just like Mastroni just goes to me like, is that Brian Terrada? I'm like, it is.
Holy fuck.
How the fuck did we not realize? But then, like, just watching him do a manual and just the way he rode away from it and just looked so comfortable. And it was, you know, manual and a little flat rail is not the craziest thing on earth, but it was like, we just knew.
Brian Terada did it.
You know it's going to look so good.
Like, still similar to that, too, because we're at the skate park, too. I see him manual upper rail to drop manual to whip into the bank. Ooh. First try.
Dude, we just finished the Mike Aiken section and all of a sudden we're in the credits. I think
it's edited different.
Do you think?
Yeah, I don't think that's his like full.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it didn't feel like
it didn't have an.
Well, here's Wiz.
Yeah.
This is it. This is Wiz. Right?
Yep.
This is his real section. I don't know. Maybe we did something wrong. Yeah. See, when I was talking about him riding to the salon with about the boxer or whatever, I was talking about this. I guess maybe we'll figure out what was wrong with our analysis when we.
Maybe they uploaded it twice and once. I don't know.
I'm kind of confused because that did not feel like the Aiken part that I remember.
It's definitely not the Aiken part.
Somebody might figure it.
This is so crazy.
Oh my god! I remember watching that.
What's wrong with you?
This isn't that his ender or close to it?
No, it's a manual 180 grind.
Oh my god!
Or something.
Just like him doing manual pegs, manual 180.
Back in that time.
At that time period,
crazy.
That was like the most tech thing you could ever imagine doing on that rail setup. Like, Wiz, the god, man. We gotta. Oh wait, see.
Yeah, see, it's
the shit we were watching before was some bullshit. This because Wiz had the last section, and also I feel like we didn't show his.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's uploaded twice.
No, I think that it goes into the credits. That's why this is. Think about it. It's an hour and a half long. The original video was an hour and a half long.
No, yeah.
I think isn't there still an after ender where he does the manual to 180 grind down the rail?
Yeah.
I don't want to miss that because that was a very, very important.
Dude, is a very.
And now we can go back and watch the original Aiken section that was like the beginning of the video, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here it is.
Right here.
Manual.
180 grind.
180 grind.
So that which is still fucked to this day.
First to ever do it.
Yep, which is still fucked.
Still insane.
Who's done that today?
You know, not a lot of people. Like very, very few. God, there's so much good shit that we now.
Yeah, we should just come back and watch this on.
We definitely got to do an old. Oh, there he is. There's his.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
This is the gas. This is what we wanted to end.
Yeah, here we go.
Ooh, to any kids who don't remember what it was like when Mike Aiken was like a active pro BMX rider. This dude was oozing sauce, bro. He was about as stylish as it got at that time. There was nobody I can think of who was dripping like him. Like
everybody started wearing girl pants because of him.
Everyone was on his dick. And everybody was jacking his style.
His frame had to be the most selling frame of all time.
Oh, dude, somebody just said that basically it's the full Wide Awake Nightmare DVD, and then it has Up in Arms, which was the video before that, which was not nearly as good. So we weren't watching the extras. We were watching the DVD before this.
Okay.
Which is interesting. Yeah, and that makes sense, too, because I remember all those Wiz clips, but they were, like, a lot. What's the video? We go watch next time the video where you do the wall ride downside ice.
Oh, yeah.
My fave clip ever that I wish I was good at wall ride so I could do that.
That's so fun. This clip right here, I fucking jock it so hard.
Oof.
Oh.
That setup right there with the wood so you can hit it really hard.
And he won Dew Tours and shit too, which is cool as fuck.
Oh, like left and right.
Yeah.
Like at the time that he got hurt, he was winning. Or he had won a Dew Tour like right before that. And I remember like somebody telling me that they had a big meeting to discuss why he won the Dew Tour.
Are you for real?
Yeah, because like so many people, you know, who were like concerned of like the careers of like the top pros and stuff. They're like, this guy just like came out and did some threes and inverts and shit, and he just like won the whole thing. Like, how is that possible? Like,
I wonder what
he didn't do any bar spins, whatever, you know?
Yeah. I wonder what that was about.
You know? He was just
styles better.
He won because he was just killing it. Like, oh my god, that
was
foot
so
plan. He had
crazy.
Nobody does tricks like that anymore. So it really stands out that he was jamming his foot into a very small spot there.
Nose manual foot. Oh, dude.
Oh, he just stalled that out like so much more than he. Oof.
That's when he's wearing normal pants, dude. I bought his Square One pants. I think he had his own signature Square One pants.
Oh, he did at one point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Square One, another company that failed because they tried to partner with Derek Adams and Little Devil. That was like the end of their moment.
They had a little. Are they around right now? I guess, and probably not.
Chris Bennett makes hella money flipping houses and shit. I feel like every once in a while he'll like say he's gonna bring it back. Like every few years they'll be like, we're bringing it back, and then they'll like.
That's whose company was. This clip is one of my favorite.
Yeah, Chris Bennett started it. There might have been some other people involved too.
Jeez,
but yeah, ultimately they tried to like partner up with Lil Devil and.
Oh my, dude, this shit makes me want to ride so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been riding a lot lately or what?
Hell yeah, I'm trying to ride the most.
Dude, I'm jealous. I wish I could get some clips.
I'm trying to do a video part, man. I need a video part.
There's no way. You're going to just make a bunch of vlogs.
I like vlogs a lot.
You know what you need to do? You need to make a list of, oh man.
That
People are suggesting that we watch Butcher, which would be a great thing to do next time.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably still rides. I remember hearing about Butcher that like somebody, it might have been Jeff Z, told me that he went to go ride with him or to go take photos of him in Pennsylvania. Or he's in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah.
Bethlehem or whatever. So. But like Jeff Z was there and he literally showed up with 2 Four Locos and 2 blunts and consumed both of them before they went riding. And I just remember hearing that. And like the blunt part is not that weird to me, but like drinking 2 Four Locos, and this is when they still had alcohol in them, I was just so blown away at that idea. Butcher.
The fuck?
Butcher meant the world to me as a kid.
Yeah, Butcher is one of my favorite.
Dude, because you never saw Mike Eaton do a backflip, and then that's basically a backflip.
Look at that. Over. Fuck. You know who I always forget? Rob Wise, man.
Rob Wise, God. Unreal. We could definitely watch some Rob Wise. The fans need to take notes.
I love how his Ender's a kinker.
To 180 though too. Yeah. That's so like not a Mike Aiken clip that you'd be expecting.
It looks like the winner too. It's like in the winner.
Is he doing? Does he do like any grinds to 180 in the rest of the video? Like
no,
that? I don't know. Like, very limited if there was. But it was a 1-song section. Yeah. Biz. Look at Biz, dude. His hairline was going to hell even back then.
God damn.
I mean, you never seen him with a hat on.
I've never seen him. That's my first time ever realizing.
Oh, and look, it even has the songs list right here.
Wow, this is a great website.
Good website, right? I mean, I used to kind of feel like I was in competition with them, so I wasn't really like trying to promote them or anything. Well, yeah, because they basically started this because like the come up was already like a pretty good like, you know, basically like a MDB type site where you could just go to like see every BMX video. Like I always wanted the come up to be like that, where you could just go and watch anything, search anything. We lost a lot of the old archives of like the original posts and
People
stuff.
like to take it down and fucking report it and shit.
Well, at the time, so many people hated the come up that it was like these guys basically, and I don't want to like pigeonhole them and say that they started this just because they hated me, but you know, they like basically started this just because they like wanted to have like their own thing where they could chronicle all of the.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to we're trying to bring back all the old videos and upload it to our channel and all that stuff. And then this one dude hit us up saying, "Hey, we have no association with you guys. We don't want to be involved with you. Just take our video." It was an animal video.
An animal video?
Yeah.
What section would we re-upload?
It was I think it could have been Edwin's part, I believe, or something.
But who hit you up from Animal?
One of the filmers. One of the filmers that made the videos. Can I Eat?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Scarbo?
Yeah, he's bummed.
Scarbo was?
Yeah, he was bummed. Which kind of bummed me out too, because I love Scarbo too. So
I love Scarbo too. That's so weird.
And it's like,
but I mean, at the end of the day, if Scarbo told me to take down an animal video, I'm gonna say, who owns that content? Animal.
Yeah, but it got taken down. I didn't want. Yeah, we didn't take it down. So I wonder. Yeah, it sucked too, because I'm like, that's just politics and BMX. You know, the people just don't want to be associated. It's free content. It's online already. Look
at this. This is the dude who runs this website, and it's funny because it says. BMX MDB has changed. We're only listing videos that have been released on physical media, VHS, DVD, or Blu-ray. If you want web edits, use
no
Google.
vlog shit.
That's a pretty obvious thing, but I do remember when they used to have like video. This is the dude. Oh, like his Twitter doesn't even work anymore. That's a shame. I wonder if there's like actually people still paying attention to this.
I didn't even know existed.
Even the Twitter changed. What the fuck? Maybe they blocked me.
Imagine.
It's possible. No, you search that, you don't find anything either. That's so weird. I wonder why they took it down. Anyway.
Stevie Churchill, what do you think of him? He's a bastard.
He's a bastard.
It's so funny in Game of Thrones to be called bastard. It's like a bad thing.
Super bad. But then you find out that Jon Snow's actually not a bastard. I don't know if you missed that
Oh, no,
part.
I'm not there, man.
No, you already did. I think you already saw it. You just might not have realized that that's
dude,
what happened.
That's my attention span so fucked up.
That's why I watch it with my girl, because my girl knows everything about it, so she can just
You just got to ask. They got to pause it. You ever pause it? You got to be like, yo, what's going on
all
here?
the time. She'll stop it and say, who's his dad? Like just testing my knowledge of it. But then sometimes I'll watch a whole scene and just be like, whatever, like not thinking twice about it. And then she'll pause it and tell me what just happened. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, now it makes sense. Do you look at your phone while you're watching, or are you fully invested in it?
I beat the Pokemon gym outside my apartment.
Watching Game of Thrones?
Sometimes, because I don't really have to think while I'm doing it. That's easy. All right. We did it. We did another week. Every week that we do this, it feels like we're more and more established, like we're closer and closer to like having this be a real thing. Because like, can you imagine if we do this every week for like 3 years?
When you get to 1,000 viewers, that'd be nice too.
On here?
Yeah.
That'd be a lot.
Everyone tell your friends, tell your girlfriends, tell everybody.
Well, I mean, maybe we could do that if we figured out what time we were going to do it and we promoted it like 3 days in advance. Like we will be on at 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Watch live. Then maybe,
Then maybe we'll see. We're experimenting with this shit.
Shout out to anybody that we offended in this video. Presumably that's going to happen. I don't think we talk too much shit, but
no.
Hopefully Mike Aiken sees this. That is honestly my goal, is that somebody like Mike Aiken or Vic Ayala or Brian Wismerski, that they watch this and that they feel at least a little bit appreciated, because, if you're Brian Wismerski, you probably don't get to see people every day telling you how dope you were as a BMX rider 10 years ago.
And it's cool too, because this could be a site where everyone's like, somebody that's a legend like that comes watch, is like, okay, this is what's going on in the industry and like all that shit. So it's pretty cool.
I would feel so good about that if like somebody like Brian Wismerski or whoever, I'm assuming that they don't watch BMX videos still, but if this kind of had that place in the culture that people were like, well, I don't really like watch new edits, but I do watch the live stream that those dudes do, because let's be real, like, we're adding context, presumably, even though we don't even know who the fuck most of the people are.
We're doing the shit.
All right. Hey, onsomeshit.com, nojumper.com, cop a t-shirt or some sweatpants or some shit. We appreciate you guys so much. Go buy some Nate Richter Stranger products.
Yep, go do it. Stranger Zia, Primo.
Go buy a We Made It beanie.
Yeah, I just dropped a new t-shirt. I got to bring you one.
I need that. I'll rock it. I'll rep.
WeMadeItVisual.com. Go support us.
Every day, what t-shirt I'm going to put on feels like a pretty important decision.
Yeah.
But I'll spare a day for We Made It.
There you go. I think you might like it too.
Facts.
All right.
Much respect to Vic Murphy as well. Appreciate everybody who watched this.
Peace.
Gang, gang.